Let's get at it. Let's talk about it. Had to go live on this one. What up, though? What up, though? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Had to talk about it. What do y'all think of that fight? What do you think? What do you think? Honestly, I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of Anthony Joshua fight. This seemed a little bit bogus. I'll just call it like I see it. This seemed a little bit bogus. This reminded me of Racine Achman and Lennox Lewis. A guy coming out of nowhere to win the championship just to get a money grab to do a rematch. To extend the long-awaited fight against Deontay Wilder. I'm going to just call it like I is. But look, Joshua was not prepared for this. If this is real, Joshua was not prepared for this. I don't know if he took this guy too lightly. I don't know. But I'm still looking at it. Let me see if I can hear what he's saying. But congratulations, the first Mexican heavyweight champion, guys. Put him down twice in the second round. This is just crazy right here, guys. I'm hoping that this was not a money grab. I'm hoping. You could just tell it seemed like something was not right about Joshua. And I was watching this fight. What's up, y'all? This is SUPERDELL. Here after watching this live bout on the zone. I don't know. What's up? Joseph said upset. Randy said he didn't want to fight. What up, though? Big G, what's good? Josh say that was a good fight. What up, though? JR, what's good, baby? Looked like he was not prepared for this. He was not prepared for this. And the commentators didn't give this guy not a chance. And look at Joshua. Joshua back there like, all right, man, I'm going to let you get some of this shine. But you know we're going to have a rematch. Look, my man trying to grab the microphone too. Look, this is looking like this was staged. I'm looking at Joshua now, got his hands all over. He got his hugging Andy Ruiz and all of that. It seems like they getting ready to go and party. I do not like the look of this. Honestly, this looked like this was a money grab just to say, listen, we don't want Wilder right now. We're going to lose just to do a rematch. And then I'll destroy you. And then, you know, the wages will be up. Look at, I mean, he's telling the commentator what to do. This is, I mean, old dude rocked him, but if you look at the end of all of this that's going on, guys, all the hugging, you know, the coming over there, this does not look, you know, this look totally different, guys. This, to me, I don't know. Honestly, just looking at, and I'm still looking at it right now. This guy went from no belts to about 4 belts. I'm looking. Troops say no stage. I don't know. I never seen a boxer do this. I mean, he over there, Joshua over there, smiling and everything. When have you seen a fighter of his caliber lose a fight like this to a guy who really doesn't have a name in the sport? And then he over there rubbing his head and all of that. I'm telling you guys, I don't watch boxing over 20 years. This is not normal. This is not normal. For any boxing fan out there, this is not normal. It seems like there are politics again, honestly. Soul Bro say he wasn't prepared. I don't know. Something is not right about this. I'm telling y'all. Hey, JR, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Right there. I came to the States. I'm going to let him get his shine on just so we can go and get back at it in about 4 months. And then I'm going to rock you. That way we extend. That'll be enough time for Wilder and Tyson to get in it, Fury to get into it. And you know what I'm saying? Then we'll meet up. So you're looking at it like another year, maybe a year and a half, guys, before we even see the big fight, if we ever see it now. And Peter said he just fought last month. And that's okay. Tyson used to fight like every 4 or 5 weeks too. The first American Mexican champion in the heavyweight division. This reminds me of Oliver McCall and Lennox Lewis. That's what happened when you underestimate a guy he thought he was just going to walk over. But guys, check it out. How do you feel if y'all looking at the broadcast? How do you feel about once the fight is over, Joshua coming over there smiling, hugging, like, what's up, man? Yeah, giving them some dabs and all of that, telling the commentators, how do y'all feel about that? He said, AJ trash. Say, you don't walk AJ. I never seen AJ walk down like that. Even when he fought Klitschko, he wasn't walked down like this. It seems like, and that's what I'm saying, do y'all take this fight right here serious? Do you take this fight serious? This fight is not serious to me, honestly. What up, though, Felicia? What's good? It came on the Zone. Let me see what Joshua is saying. I mean, he just smiling and everything, man. You just lost everything. This is not cool. What up, though, Harold? What's good? So I'm trying to hear what this guy is talking about. This guy, he let Andy Ruiz walk him the whole fight. Walk him the whole fight. He didn't even get walked down like this when he went against Klitschko. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let me open it up right quick. If y'all want to come on the show, come on, say what you got to say, and we're going to let everybody else come on. I want to hear y'all comments. Come on through. Come on through. I want to see what y'all got to say. Do you think this was a money grab? Do you really think that this happened? Be honest. Be honest. I want you to really be honest. We never seen this big 6'6" let a guy supposedly 6'2" walk him down the whole fight. Walk him down the whole fight. What up?
What up? He got knocked out.
Well, he didn't get knocked out. The referee called it.
Of course he's going to call it. He wasn't saying nothing to the ref. The referee was telling him, hey, are you ready to fight? He didn't say jack.
True. Jack. You really believe this? You after watching this guy in Klitschko.
It wasn't rigged like the other fights. This was not rigged. This was,
I don't know.
This was body to body, pound for pound. Yes,
I think true. I'm telling you, I done watched plenty of fights. I done seen plenty of superstars fight. I never seen anything like this. After you lose all your belts, you just, first of all, he supposed to be angry. He wasn't even angry when the referee called it off. He looked at the ref. It was all an act to me.
I don't
This
think.
was all an act to me, and this was a rematch just to come back to London to get that money. And then this is the same thing as Hakeem Rockman and Lennox Lewis. I'm gonna let you knock me out, and then on that rematch, I'm gonna knock you the hell out. Honestly. What up, though, Harold? What's good, baby?
What's up, babe? What's going on?
Good. What you think of the fight, man?
Man, hey, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you, Joshua never impressed me. I mean, he's an okay guy if he gets you with some punches, but Wilder would have cremated him. Wilder would cremate him.
Yeah, man.
No doubt.
What do you think this was a money grab, though? Do you think this was set up? What do you think of it? Do you think this was something that do it seem normal to you?
No, it don't. You know what? Hey, I look at it, it's like a Tyson and Douglas all over. Tyson and Douglas.
I don't know. I ain't gonna look at Douglas or Tyson. I got to look at something like because Tyson was going through some things. We got to give Tyson a pass. He was going through charges. His wife left him. He was just going through some stuff right there. But honestly, this fight is not normal.
Like I said, he got knocked the F out 4 times. 4 times.
Yeah, he got knocked down. Shit, I don't seen people knocked down 6, 7 times and came back and won. Yeah. Look at him.
But like I said, he wasn't coming back. He ain't want to fight no more. He ain't want no more to beaten.
Man, and I'm listening to the commentating. These guys,
Damn. Go ahead.
In one of them, they had him. Damn, Joshua got him a nice one on the side, though. Look at, he's smiling like this was staged, dude. If y'all still looking at this box, he's smiling and got him a nice one on the side, like this is staged. Come on now.
I'll be smiling too if I won.
No, true. Listen, he's smiling all the way to the bank.
Hell yeah, me too.
He's smiling all the way to the bank, saying, "Listen, I got y'all." But the real fight is going to be over in London.
Hey, Dale.
Yep.
Hey, I'm on my way to White Castles and give me some White Castles and some fat burgers. Hey, who said exercise? What? Hey, exercise? What?
Hell yeah! Tell me about it. This is not right, guys. Let me see what they saying. AJ didn't take Ruiz serious and paid the price for it. I don't think he paid any price, honestly. The ref asked if he was ready to fight. He said yes, and the ref stopped it. My point exactly. Listen, this fight was staged.
That's true.
I'm telling you, this fight was staged. This is what you call a money grab fight. This is what the hell is going on with boxing. This is why UFC is destroying boxing. Because you got a guy that's supposed to be superior going against just a regular name guy that's just, regular name. And all the fight, it's like they came out. It just wasn't normal. They played that that song, Caroline, 10 times. God damn it.
Sweet Caroline.
They played that song 10 times true.
Oh, man.
And then they disrespect. I should have known it because they disrespect the Mexican banner. When they sing
the
national anthem.
Yeah.
Come on now, guys. Yeah. Be real. I'm looking at Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray shaking his head like this a bug crap.
Hey, Dale.
Huh?
You hear Michael Strahan before the fight. Strahan even said, well, it's going to be a knockout. Joshua's going to knock the guy out because if not, it's going to be a Tyson and Buster Douglas all over again.
See?
Sure enough,
Listen, and I agree. Look at Yo-Yo. Wilder is laughing right now, preparing all his demands on fight against Joshua now. See, Wilder don't even, you know what Wilder about to say? Wilder about to talk some smack, but Wilder know what it is. You notice here, why isn't Wilder at this fight?
That's true.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's answer that question.
That's
why
true.
isn't Wilder, since these guys so-called don't like each other, why they never show up to each other fights?
That is
I'll sit
true.
back and wait.
He had him throwing out his mouthpiece. What you talking about?
I see that. It's a money grab. This is a money grab fight, man. Listen, I watch boxing. You know I watch boxing.
Yeah, me too, but I don't think this was staged though. I don't think.
Listen, somebody said, listen, man, you already about to get 15, 20 million. Because you know he signed that big deal with the zone. Let me break it down in business. I think the deal was a big, huge deal. So basically, he probably getting like 20 million for this fight. Call the fight. We're gonna make it very, very exciting. You come to America, and they said you were scared to come to America. You came to America, lose the fight. The real fight is gonna be over there in London.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see if he walk him down again in London.
Mm-hmm.
We never seen Wilder walk down from this guy, supposedly 6'2". I guarantee you, Andy Ruiz is probably about 5'11".
Right.
Look at. I mean, this was even. Listen, even the real said this cat is a giant over this dude.
Yeah.
Hey, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Man, yeah, okay.
But you know what, Dale? You know what? You're right too, D. I tell you what, because Wilder got a rematch. I think, but he's gonna fight Louise again. You know, and he's gonna fight Fury again. So that's 2 more fights before he even think about getting to Joshua.
Thank you. You talking about a year and a half, 2 years now.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And look, Jeffro said he got paid 32 mil. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey,
think about it. Think about it, True. Think about it. This ain't UFC, baby.
You gonna make me lose 32 mil? Hell no.
Look at it. What up, though, Tech Nick? What's good, baby?
Man,
I need some more boxing fans to come on here. I want to hear your thoughts. Come on in here. Come on up in here. I want to hear your thoughts.
Hey, D, I think Mike Tyson might come back now.
He might.
He might come back.
He might.
Like, no what? Let me get some of this.
I'm telling you, look, don't y'all believe the hype. I'm telling y'all, this was a money grab. This is what you call a money grab. We got to do something spectacular to get that money in. We gonna punish Wilder. Wilder knocking guys out. We gonna make him wait.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna make him wait.
He got a knockdown.
No, Wilder got a knockout. There's a difference between a knockdown and a knockout. See, it's a difference between a knockout and a TKO. TKO means the referee comes in and stop it.
Man, Wilder got saved. Joshua got saved by the bell at the last round. Second round.
True. Look at the body language.
He got saved by the bell.
He what the body language says it.
Well, he got saved.
I'm telling you, man. If y'all believe this,
look around too and tell me he didn't get saved by the bell.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, though,
on this fight.
Hey, I bet if you turn on ESPN, all them other sports stations, they going nuts.
Yeah, because of course,
they going nuts over there. The press is going crazy in the sports world.
Look, this is I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, when we think, listen, this is just, I'm telling y'all, I know boxing. I look at people's body language, and you can just tell from the beginning when this guy's 6'6". When have y'all ever seen a guy 6'6", 6'7", and a guy at 6 feet be able to walk this guy down all fight?
He makes me want to come out and fight. I'm 6'3", 300 pounds.
Right.
I'm gonna come to the ring with a burger in my hand.
Andy Ruiz just gave points to all the big guys.
Okay, root.
Saying that you can do it.
Hey, don't get it wrong. I'm 5'9" and I knock bigger dudes out than that.
Hey, Stream go say, hey, fight was legit. Joshua is overrated and underestimated Ruiz big time. Did you see the pressure Ruiz put on Joshua? Yeah, I guess I seen it.
But you know what?
I also seen Joshua where Klitschko, if I'm not mistaken, Klitschko is 6'8".
Right.
Klitschko is 6'8". Go back and watch that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me, is Klitschko walk Joshua down all fight? I'm telling y'all.
Something is, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, size does matter in boxing. He didn't use his jab. What happened to this big jab?
He was using it.
Man, Joshua wasn't using no big old jab, man. What up, though, Russian Blue? What's up, man? Klitschko is 6'8". Go back and watch that. Turn down your YouTube. Turn down your YouTube.
Turn off that YouTube, bro.
Turn down your YouTube. I'm telling y'all. Turn down your YouTube.
Turn off your YouTube.
Better in boxing. All right. Got to turn down your YouTube. If you come on, you got to cut your YouTube down. If you want to come on, you got to cut it down.
There goes pickpocket.
Pick, what's up, baby?
He running on
your audio is messed up.
He running on DSL.
A weak internet.
Running on DSL.
I got fired.
What up, though, Pick?
What's going on, Dale? I hope you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now. You way better now. You way better. What do you think about the fight, man?
I just think he underestimated him. And they said he was shaking a lot of people's hands before the fight and stuff. I just think he took it easy on him. He didn't think he was, he thought it was going to be a walkover.
You think so?
Yeah, I just didn't think he took him serious.
Hey, Joe Jackson say Klitschko was old and on his way out anyway. Come on, Dale, you can't be serious. Yeah, Klitschko also knocked him on his behind.
Yeah, didn't Klitschko knock him down twice, I think, in that fight?
For Klitschko to be old, knocked him down twice. That fight was one of the best fights you seen in heavyweight. Them boys was going at it. This is what I'm saying. I want everybody who, listen, if you want to see a fight, right, go back and watch Joshua and Klitschko. Now, you got two big heavyweights, and Klitschko was taller. And Klitschko walked Joshua down. Joshua walked Klitschko down. Why in this fight did Joshua allow Ruiz, who's way shorter than him, to walk him down the whole fight? The jab wasn't working or anything. These are the questions you got to ask, guys. Listen, I'm a boxing fan. I know. I watch fights. And you got to look at these fights. Joshua got walked down all rounds today. He got walked down, and that's not good. You don't see Joshua get walked down. He may get walked down a round or two just to figure you out, but then once he catch on, it's on and popping. I think it was a money grab, honestly.
Yeah, but doesn't that push him back? Now he can't fight Wilder?
Yes.
Now he don't have the belts.
Yes. This was a money grab. And just like Harold said, the fight is got to go back to London.
All right, can I ask you something? Do you think, because Joshua was so-called ducking Wilder, now that you think Ruiz would just take that fight now, and then I think Wilder would take all the belts, and then Joshua in that fight will happen with Joshua later down the line?
It's going to happen 1.5 years, 2 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm guaranteed there's a rematch clause in this fight.
Yes, it is.
I guarantee there's a rematch clause in this fight.
Yeah, I think they did say it is a rematch clause in there.
Yup. And the thing about it, when you think about it, I want you to just think about it. Just think of this strategy. And boxing got a lot of politics in it. A lot of politics. Mm-hmm. One thing you want to do, you want to build up excitement, right? You got to build it up. Boxing has been losing a lot of people who love boxing. They've been losing over to UFC. They've been losing fans at a high rate, just like Comcast and all the rest of them is losing subscribers on the video side.
Yeah, because it's rigged. They rig it. That's why they
know. And that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So why not come out when you never seen Joshua? I don't care if he didn't work out for this fight. I don't care. You don't have this type of guy with this talent walk down all 7, 8 rounds. Never. Not when you got this guy by 5, 6 inches, 7. You know, I mean, not inches, but this guy is not 6'2". I guarantee he's not 6'2". But we know Joshua is 6'6". It didn't even look right in that ring. And he let this guy who got a lot of weight on him. And we all know about the guys with the bigger, the larger size, right? You go to that body. Why Joshua wasn't jabbing? Why Joshua didn't go to the body? Think about it, guy. And we know Joshua can go to the body. He break that body down and then he knock you out. Why didn't he not go to the body not one time? Man, I'm lucky if I seen Joshua throw 2 punches at this dude's body. Yeah. And this guy flabby. Think about it, guys.
Yeah. Hey, Big Mac won today.
Look, hey, Kyle said Wilder missed Super Payday. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And the thing about it, Joshua basically said, "Nah, dog, you still gonna need me because of this rematch clause. I'm gonna go and take this fight over to my country. I'm gonna beat the mess out this cat, and then while you still over here looking for fights, I'm gonna find another fighter. I'll see you in 2021. You watch and see. You watch and see. It's already May, guys. Matter of fact, yeah, it's already June, guys. This fight got to go back 4 months from now. So you're looking at July, August, September, October. There go 4 months right there, guys.
Hey, I have a question for y'all. Would you all pay to see fight number 2?
Hell
shit, we ain't paying now.
I know. I'm just saying. If you had to,
we don't pay now.
I know. If you had to pay,
I wouldn't have paid to see this fight.
Me either.
I wouldn't have paid to see this fight because who is John? I mean, not John. I keep messing him up. Joshua-Ruiz. That's who fought Roy Jones. Andy Ruiz. Then none of us had Andy Ruiz in our top 10.
Yes, sir.
Did we even know Andy Ruiz before this? Think about it.
He was a manager at Burger King. No,
he probably was. Kentucky Fried his hand speed. That's why he could do what he did. Oh man, Mr. Smiley, you letting them get you, baby. You letting them get you, baby. They can't get me. Hey, if you recorded this fight, go back and watch the fight. Look at the body language. Listen. You lose when a referee stop a fight and you highly upset, you cussing that referee out right then and there. He looked at his corner like he looked at the ref like what, and then he looked at his corner. Did y'all not?
Yeah, he just gave up.
Did?
He didn't want to fight again.
He was tired.
Man, he wanted. Listen, the goal was to quit. Quit whatever way you can. Quit. He's still leaving with $30 million, guys.
Yeah.
And how many guys you know that lost 4 belts and they got their girl on the side of them and his girl laughing? Did we not see his woman laughing like she knew what the hell was going on? Come on now.
Hey, Dale, we know one good thing turned out for this fight. Louise put the fat people back on the map.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big guys on the map.
Big guys. We back on the map.
Big guy. Hey, look. That's all. You know what? Like he said, he should have went back there eating a goddamn hamburger, a cheeseburger. To let it be known, big guys, yes.
We back on.
Even they got Clarissa Shields on here now. I guess she gonna say she could have beat Joshua too.
She could have beat Ruiz.
Hey, look, she even saying something about the rematch. I'm telling y'all, I done told y'all. I done told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all watch the next fight. Y'all watch this next fight. Watch. I guarantee they don't go 5. We can put that. Listen. Vegas had this guy like 20-1.
If you put money on him, you won some millions.
Oh, yes.
You listen.
Yes.
You won.
You can retire. You can retire.
You won a grip. For anybody that better than Vegas, you won on Ruiz. Dog, what's your job?
Okay.
You put $100 and then you walking out of there with 1.3 million.
Yes, sir.
Joe, I go say, hey, what's up, Dell? You can never underestimate the little fat guy.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, listen. That's what's gonna happen to that guy who go and collect that 1.3 million off of Ruiz tonight. Oh, he gonna come up missing. He gonna go out to Vegas. He gonna cash in that ticket. They gonna walk him out. Yeah, come on, dog. They gonna put him in the car. He'll never be seen again. They gonna get that money back.
Hey, Dale. Hey, Dale. I guess Louise be coming out with this George Foreman grill next.
Oh man, he got to.
I mean, commercials, everything. White Castles.
These are some good actors, guys. Joshua, I think Joshua even played in the movie.
Oh my God.
I think hey, listen. Man, this is pitiful.
Oh man.
Ruiz 33-1, 23.
That was in 4 months he'd have 2 on his record.
He gonna own about a couple of Burger Kings now.
Oh yeah. He about to kill it though. He about to listen. Congratulations to him though, because listen. Yeah. We had a lot of Mexican Americans that came through that was real close, very very close, and they just never, they never, made it. I mean, congratulations to him. But I just believe it was a money grab, though. I just believe it was a money grab, and it's nothing, when you think about it, I want y'all to go back and watch this fight and just look at the acting in it. Just look at it.
Hey, a first time heavyweight Spanish champion, right?
Yup.
First time.
For the first time, yes.
First time. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, and watch this. Ardenez White, if he win, will be on 12-round born fight. I think he's gonna knock my man out. You see what happened. You seen what happened. You seen when he caught the uppercut, and then this man. I don't know why they got Clarissa on here, man. I mean, she from my state and all that. But come on, man. This I never get the zone. And I'm not being sexist or anything, man, but she the same one. I think just a couple weeks ago, she said she'd beat. Who she say she'd beat? She said she'd beat, and this is what I don't like. When women athletes challenge men, in physical fights like this, like you had, what was old girl in UFC?
I know you're talking about.
What's her name?
Yeah. She acting now, right? Doing movies.
Yeah, she in WWE, I think.
Yeah, doing the movies too. Hold on a minute.
What's her name?
Ronda
Rousey. Like when she was on there challenging Floyd Mayweather. I'm so happy Floyd didn't fall in. I know I would have fell into clickbait. I would have been like, listen, you bring your ass over here. Soon as you hit me, I'm gonna lay you out because we're both professionals.
What you got to say about the Alexander and Riddick fight?
Who?
The Alexander fight.
What Alexander fight? I ain't even watch all the fights tonight.
Look at that You look at that fight and then you come back on live. You tell me if that was rigged too.
Oh man, that goes to show you, man. I ain't watched that fight. I really don't respect the zone. Only I turned it on because of the main event. I don't respect the zone because of politics. You know, I just don't respect they commentating. They commentating is questionable, and I just don't respect it. I got tired of looking at that stuff, man. They bias on one fighter. You could tell whoever the zone promotes, you know, they very biased. You know, they very, very biased on it. But this, I mean, they still live, guys. They just interviewing
they
people.
shocked too. They shocked.
I mean, they sitting back like I'm telling you, these guys some great actors, man. Jerome say he got a soft chin. He do, but he didn't get knocked out. That's the thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Thurman and Pac-Man, who you got? I'm gonna tell you, Brandon. I'm probably gonna go. I'm leaning more towards Thurman because of the youth. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Thurman has been very, very questionable on that chin since going up to 147. That power that he had at 140 is not doing so well. And he going against better competition. Pacquiao still got some power, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Pacquiao still got some power. Matter of fact, I'm at 50-50 right now, and I might be leaning more towards Pacquiao because Pacquiao don't stop coming.
Pacquiao all the way.
Yeah, and Thurman has been very, very questionable at 147.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
All right, don't let that age fool you.
Yeah. Hey, Joab say the zone loves Canelo. Absolutely, they do. Eddie Hearn said they want the rematch November 2nd in the post-fight. I told you. Hey, Dales, he had that. It was already, listen.
That was already in the but you got that deep.
Oh, Hearn sent this to me.
Hey, what you gonna say when he gets knocked out over there?
Hey, Hearn sent this to me. I had this in my back pocket all along. Joshua will lose the fight tonight. There will be a rematch November 2nd, 2019. They'll be there. Salute. Hey, Dales, Eddie Hearn sent that to me earlier. I just forgot to read it. Hey, I didn't say that's why Tyson Fury is in the UK #1. Man, listen, Tyson Fury will beat the mess out of Joshua right now.
Oh yeah.
This is, man, it's crazy.
Hey,
Look,
hey,
Tommy
Joshua
T say
forgot-
golden boy, huh?
Joshua, he forgot his game changer.
Yeah. Hey, you right. Hey, but check what Joab said. Joab say the zone must be Mexican owner. That's a good point, Joab. I didn't think of that. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Oscar De La Hoya probably got a piece of that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't doubt it. Great point, Joab. Yes, Carlos, the zone commentators are the worst. Terrible. Terrible. Yep, Pacquiao is faster. I agree. Yep, I agree. Hey, that's all I've been saying, Mr. Smiley. This was rigged.
Okay, out of this fight and all the other fights that we've seen with Canelo and everything, which one was rigged?
Out of who?
Canelo
win. When that last fight or that fight?
The fight with Triple G.
That first fight was. The second fight, he won.
Okay, out of that first fight, that fight that you saw with them and this fight now, which one was the worst?
I think Triple G and Canelo first fight was the worst.
Yep.
And the reason why is because it went to the scorecards. And some of the scoring, like that scoring was terrible. from that one lady, whatever, whoever made it a draw. I don't know. I can't remember which one of them, but it was terrible because, you know, when you go to the scorecards, man, you want the truth. But to have Canelo winning by like 6 rounds, 7 rounds, come on now. I mean, that was totally off. If she would have had Canelo winning by 1 or 2 rounds, good, I would have went with that. You notice that lady never been back in boxing again. That lady had Canelo. De La Hoya threw her some money.
She got paid.
Yeah. And you would never have to do boxing again. I'll take this $5 million. Enjoy life. Allegedly, right? I better say allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Them cats be looking at YouTube, throwing cats. Yeah, Triple G won that first fight. I mean, these cats are still live. They can't believe it.
I know.
They say, I'm going to raise a ticket to my IPTV service to give me my $8. Hey, fight the power, Carlos. I agree. This is some bull crap. Say, what up, though, Admin Washington? Say, what up, though? What's good? What's good, Admin? Say, Wilder or Fury for the rematch. Wilder will get all those belts from Ruiz. Now, they going back to London. They're going to go back to London.
And if he loses over there, what you going to say?
If he loses over there, he won't.
What you going to say about this first fight if he loses over there?
He's not going to lose over there. Even if he do lose, they're going to find a way for him to win, right? Am I right?
Not if he gets knocked out.
He ain't get knocked out in this one.
Man, he got 4 times on a dang camera.
Hey, true. I seen Castillo. Listen, I seen Castillo.
I seen them too, but this
Hey, look, I seen Castillo. I was like, dude, just quit. And I was like this. I say, dude, damn, just quit. I'm a young boxing fan at that. Man came back and knocked my man out, had my man sleep up on the ropes like this.
That same ref we need on the next fight.
No, they ain't gonna get him. Yeah, I missed that. I'm telling you, with the zone, you just never know what you're getting with the zone. And that's the only reason I was like, man, I'm not gonna do it. But German say he think Ruiz will still win. Okay, y'all watch and see. German, come on here, because I missed the last fight because I was not home. Come on there. Click that link, baby. Yes, Wilder has the most power punch out of all of them. Yes, he does.
Yes.
Some Brandon say Rocky 5. Yeah, I seen that trailer going around. I haven't seen Rocky 1. It was a horrible fight in America. Now he sees the British advantage. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know how shady those European judges are. That's why I said Ruiz will not, and I'm telling you, will not win over there.
Hey, Dale. Go ahead.
It's like fighting in San Antonio. If you're from anywhere down south close to San Antonio or from Texas or Mexico, you're going to lose if you're fighting against a fighter that's from down there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might be right about that, Kenneth. I ain't never been down to San Antonio.
You know what, though? Hey, you think about it, D. Dale, those British fighters, they're not really exciting. Remember, all of them got Frank Bruno. All them guys come over there.
Yup. All them guys that came over here. Yep.
Yeah. What's the name? The one that fought Mayweather. What's the guy that fought Mayweather? You know, they come over here.
Ricky Hatton.
You know, they're not really impressive. They all tough and talk that talk, but
yeah, man. But Ricky Hatton was good. What up, though, man? What's good?
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, man. Hey, I apologize on that last one, man. Brother was out and about. That fight was over like that. I watched it in the car, man. I jumped in the car. By the time, and look, the freeway is like 30 seconds away. I started the fight in my driveway. By the time we got to the freeway, my man was on his back.
I was expecting that fight. I was expecting that fight to go much longer, and Deontay to have a harder time than what happened.
Yeah. What'd you think of tonight's fight, though?
I think that it just shows what Joshua is. Joshua, number one, doesn't have a chin, and if you look at it, he has a hard time fighting guys that can box and that are dogs. You know what I mean? Everyone he's fought really has been like old, prodding, like they're like slow fighters. So he could take his time, but he can't beat Ruiz.
You don't think so?
Do you think this fight was fixed?
No, he don't think it was fixed.
That fight wasn't fixed, man.
Come on,
I think it was fixed. Honestly, I think it was fixed.
Joshua, they have his whole camp. There's a plan that they have for him, and you see it. Is build him up, let him stack all that money, because the minute he starts losing, he's gonna be gone. He's not gonna stick around and take shots and take fights. He's gonna get all that money in his pocket and then dip off.
All right, Jeremy, check this out. Have you heard of Andy Ruiz before this?
I saw Andy Ruiz last fight, and it was a hard fight, but he just kept coming, and he his hand speed, and he could take a shot, and I knew that was gonna give Joshua a hard time. But because Joshua's last fight, I think it was Povetkin, I think who it was.
Yeah, but he knocked him out though.
He knocked him out but Povetkin gassed out. He was getting gassed. Povetkin was hitting him. And you can see like boxers and you know what I mean, just his movement was giving Joshua a hard time. And Ruiz he hasn't been in too many fights where like he's like beat up and slowed down. He still has a lot in him, a lot of energy in him. You know what I mean?
And I got to ask you one more question. Why I think it was fixed. Why Joshua didn't go to that flabby body?
It's
yeah,
come on, man. You watch boxing long enough to know that the body type, and you've been in the streets long enough to know the muscular guys ain't always the ones, man. The muscular guys, like a good amount of times in the street, the muscular guys are normally ones getting watched in the streets, man. You know that.
Well, that's in the street. That's a bar fight. But we talk about when we got rules and regulations now.
No, but even in boxing, a lot of guys. Look at James Toney. James Toney was washing cats, and James Toney didn't look like he belonged in a boxing ring at all.
James Toney was a heavyweight when heavyweight wasn't really. You had Joshua-Ruiz as one of your champions.
No, but I'm just saying. But when you look at it, you look at just in terms of body, style.
Yeah, I mean,
James Toney didn't look like he belonged.
He didn't, but who was in heavyweight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He wasn't fighting no Lennox Lewis.
Come on, man. You can't determine that. You can't determine boxers by their body style, man.
You
know that.
I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen no. Look, when you talk about boxing, they tell you when you see a guy that listen. What's my man? And what up, though? Ken, what's good, baby?
Hey, what's going on, Superdell? What's good, man?
Nothing, man. Hey, what was my man? What's the Mexican? Chris? Oh, damn, we lost him. He'll come back in. Chris Arguello. What's my man? Arguello. Yeah, and you see when he came in, Chris Arguello, I can't never say his name.
Right, you got it. Yeah,
when he came in out of weight, and how did you stop him? Body, because you got that body, man. I don't know. Y'all watch and see.
One thing you gotta know this: some of these boxers, he's been fighting like that his whole entire career. It's not like he was a in shape fighter or body wise, and then he just became that. He's always been that. So he's carried that his whole entire life. He knows how to handle it. His body's adjusted to that. Okay. That's just who he is.
We got somebody's YouTube was on. We got
that might be Ken's. Ken, you might have to turn your YouTube all the way down or mute it. Yeah, you right gonna have to mute. What up, though, Ken? What you got to say about this fight, man? What you think about it?
Man. All I can say is, man, what an upset, man. I just knew that he was ready for Deontay Wilder, man. I just knew it.
Do you?
But apparently not.
Do you think it was fixed?
You think it was fixed, or you thought? I mean, just I just want you to look. I just want y'all to look at the overall picture.
He got
All right.
the overall.
You know, that was a good question, Trooper, man. Hey, I want to say, you know what? If it wasn't fixed, man, you know what? It got to be fixed.
Listen, and the reason I think it was fixed,
Memphis, ain't no way, man.
the reason I say it because when a person loses a fight like that, you are angry. You cussing out the ref. Dude, you never seen none of that. You never seen. He
got manners. He's a sportsman.
Man, get out of here. This cat was on the Breakfast Club cussing. What type of manners? This cat was on there. Hey, look, this I don't know, man. Like I said, and then he came over there hugging my man like they about to get ready to go on. Have some 12-ounce steaks and a couple beers.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you can tell me in the exchanges where Joshua got dropped the first time that they said, okay, well, this is how it's going to happen. You're going to throw 5-6, and I'm going to throw 7 and connect with you on the last one, and then you're going to drop.
Right.
Yeah, I can do that. Yes. Yes.
Come on, Del. Come on, Del. Don't do that, Del.
You have a question.
Don't do that.
I got my money on Ruiz on the next fight.
All right, well, I'm betting
Me too.
you then.
I got
I'm
my money.
betting
I
all
got my
of y'all.
money on Reese too.
I'm betting
I
all
got my
of
money
y'all.
on Reese too.
True.
I'm betting all of y'all.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, got a quick question. Now, does he automatically get a rematch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heck
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
All them big time, all them
heavyweights,
champions get a
the
rematch.
champions.
Hell
That's right. It's in the contract before
It's
they
in the
even sign.
contract.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I figured that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like.
He asked me the same question. I'm like, yeah, I think that's part of their rematch.
Yes,
And
sir.
everybody know that Joshua was my boy, man. They all knew that I was getting calls left and right, man. Y'all know my boy's gonna call him in the morning, man. Like, man, what happened to your boy? What happened to your boy?
Yeah.
Hey man, I just seen him
It's a
walking.
setback.
Listen,
It's a setback.
for this to be a loss, I seen too much smiling like he was happy. And then y'all see his girlfriend he had on the side going back to the locker room. She's smiling too.
Oh yeah, she got paid.
Now look, I'm gonna ask every one of y'all. Y'all got y'all girls. Y'all got y'all. Hey, y'all got y'all. You got your significant other, right?
Right.
You lose like that, but you getting 30 million. But you lose like that. You won with the bank. But should your girl be smiling?
She's smiling. She probably say, "Yeah, you deserve that."
Man, she was smiling so hard, man. Like she was left. Hey, hurry up. Look, this is how she was doing. Hurry up, put your clothes on so we can go to the club out here in New York.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I already got paid. Got the money.
Jeremy, you seen it. I know you seen it. I know you. Dude, I know you seen it. You seen her back there with her heels and her jeans on. Like, look, hurry up, go back there, shower, let's go.
She was Gucci down or Fendi down or Louis down for sure. And that I saw.
Yeah. Hey, I was looking like, damn. And she just holding on to him. They just walking like he won. Honestly,
Here's a question I got. You think his first loss? You think his first loss would be to that? Like, what is the point? Where's the money in fighting Ruiz twice, opposed to fighting Wilder twice? If anything, you want to lose to Wilder, so the buildup could be bigger. It doesn't make sense for him.
No, remember he signed a multi-deal with DAZN. That's guaranteed money. Whether he win or lose, that's guaranteed money.
But the bigger fight is to lose to Wilder or Fury and have the rematch be bigger than no one really probably paid for this fight.
Right.
Listen, but he get buku money when he go back home.
He'll get buku money either way.
Yeah, I mean it's a signed deal because they got that regardless.
Nah, I think with more buys, you're talking about more the whole. Remember, because him and that guy, they have a thing. The guy that owns DAZN, I can't remember his name right now. So he wants to see DAZN do good. So that it's all about bringing in money to that promotion.
Yeah, but you got to bring some type of. How do you get the face of a network, right?
a second.
How do you get to the face of the network? Everybody look at your network. We got to have something. We got to have something that happened. So, like, if I'm the face of YouTube, how do you get everybody to come? Let me go out there and get a DUI. I got to get some type of attention coming to the network. And if you're the face of this network, which he is, him and Canelo, I got to get some type of attention to come to the network.
All right, but hear me out. So if he fights Wilder or Fury, the build up to that fight is big, right? So you're bringing all the attention just off the first fight.
Oh, excuse me.
The first fight. The second fight. So the first fight, the build up is big. He loses. Now the rematch is even grander.
Yes.
He fought Ruiz. No one was really checking for that fight. Now, okay, you might get more people, looking for the second fight, but it would be nowhere compared if it was Fury or if it was Wilder. So that's why I can't go with the notion that it was a fixed fight. Like, fixed fight for what?
That was a fixed fight, man. You seen Hasim Rahman, right? You seen Hasim Rahman versus Lennox Lewis.
Right.
This was the same type of fight. Who knew Hasim Rahman? Nobody really knew of him. He came in and fought Lennox Lewis, right? He knocked out Lennox Lewis.
Right.
What happened the very next fight?
He
I don't
cleaned
even
him.
think it went 3 rounds.
Nah, he cleaned him. He cleaned him up. He cleaned him.
Hey,
What up, though? What up, though, Ken?
Oh, Ken, the boss is behind you.
Hello to you. This is my wife, Sonia.
Hey, what's up, Sonia? What's good with you?
Sonia.
How you doing?
All right.
Hey,
Sonia, he's been a good. He's been a good boy, Sonia. He's been a good boy.
You say she's a huge. Well, ask her, do she think this fight was fixed?
He said, do you think this fight was fixed?
See?
Yep.
Damn, see?
Ask her, he
shut down the show. Huh, Dale was like, shut down the show.
Yeah.
Shut down the show. And look at him. He going off the screen.
Yeah.
True.
She said when the fight was over, Dale, she said the fight was fixed when it got over. She said, ain't no way he should have lost like that.
Yeah, dude, I agree, because this guy, listen, the guy is just too talented to, first of all, like I said, when you watched him get walked down from round 1 to the time it was over.
Put it this way. I won't embarrass myself getting knocked out 4 times and hit the canvas.
True. If I give you 30 million, you gonna do it. You gonna take a knockout for 30 million. True.
He's getting it anyway, Dale. But you said he's getting it anyway. He's getting 30 mil anyway. So why am I losing my one loss? Why am I giving up my one loss if I'm getting paid either way?
Yep.
Hey, man. Hey, Ken. Next time, get her some microphone. Give her a microphone, Ken.
Okay, I will.
Tell Miss Sonia she gonna be on the show. She gonna have to talk to these guys.
Hey, come here.
Tell her she gonna have to talk to these guys.
Come here.
She a real boxing fan. She knew it.
True. That's easy money. That's easy money on the rematch. True. Tell him put it on the table.
Exactly.
Hey, Miss Sonia. I want her take on this.
You got a question.
Miss Sonia, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, now I want your take on this. What did you see, and why did you think this fight was rigged?
That's a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. At the end, you see how he got knocked down and he didn't even say shit.
Exactly. He didn't say shit.
That's why. Say something.
That's why that fight was over. He didn't say shit.
Hey, let them know, Miss Sonia, because these guys some amateurs. Only me and you to be commentators.
He didn't say shit. It was just bullshit.
It was some bull. I agree.
It was an easy fight, easy payday.
So he got knocked out for bullshit, you're saying.
Hey, listen, you got to bring some attention to yourself.
Yeah.
And watching the rematch. Now, do you agree in the rematch, he gonna beat the mess out of Ruiz, ain't he?
Hell no.
I think
She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. Come on.
He got tired out. He lost gas. He was waiting for Ruiz to He was waiting for Ruiz to lose gas. Instead, it happened the other way around.
Ruiz did lose some gas. Shit, did you see the third round?
Yeah. Did you see
they threw what, 5 punches?
What you say, boxing fan?
His legs wasn't together. He wasn't doing shit in the ring.
Yeah,
That's when you get hit.
This
It
was
was just,
surprising.
and hell, I had to look to see if he even got hit really before he went down.
Hey, look,
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, I've seen this storyline before, and I just think, honestly, this was just a money grab because now it's going to grab the
a money grab. A money grab. Yep.
It's going to grab the attention now because it's all over ESPN now.
Yeah.
Quite a few people. And think about it. I want y'all to think about this. Didn't nobody pay for this fight from the zone?
Right.
Because this wasn't even his original challenger. So think about it. We got to have something. We got to trigger the minds. We got to trick the minds. Because people are at the sports bar right now looking at ESPN like, what you mean, Joshua? What the? Is this true? And they turning it on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So the build up to the next fight, which is going to be across, you already know where it's going to be, where you're going to get damn near 100,000 people in that stadium, that soccer stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch and see, Joshua didn't even throw any jabs.
He ain't do nothing.
He ain't do nothing. When have you seen him not even throw jabs? Listen, when you go back and watch that Klitschko fight, and then you come to this, I got to disagree with y'all. This was a money grab to say, okay, nobody's picking up this pay-per-view. Nobody's buying it. We need something shocking. We need something to shock the world. Because I guarantee you guys are sitting back like, because my man, Big Baby, had a slight chance, a better chance than Andy. But he went back. I guarantee they say, man, listen, we'll give you an extra 5-10 mil. You got to throw this fight just to get people to come back. Because then nobody buy this fight.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
Here's,
I didn't even know it was on.
Yeah, it's on his own. Ain't nobody.
I didn't even know it was on.
You ain't know it was on me.
No.
They really didn't advertise it after Big Baby went
I
out.
didn't even know it was on.
Dale.
Huh?
Here's another. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Was it really advertised?
Yeah, it was advertised, but
Here's why. This was Anthony Joshua's USA debut fight.
Oh,
This was his first fight in the US. There was no way. So that was the whole buildup. Was the Anthony Miller? This was Joshua come to the US, build it up to get ready for the Wilder fight. So there is it just goes in the face. It just flies in the face of it being a setup. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up at all. The guy doesn't have a chin.
Boxing fan, I got a question for you.
Good.
Do you think the next fight is going to generate even more money when he fight the guy again, Ruiz again?
yes.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
It will generate.
Come on, go on.
I think naturally it would generate more because he lost. So you know what I mean? All right. He's so generally, but it wouldn't generate the same pay-per-view buys again if it was a Wilder or if it was a Fury. If it was one of those guys, the numbers would be ridiculous. Yep. Ruiz is not going to bring the kind of money that these guys are going to bring.
Well, do you think that he's going to push back now since he lost? You think the chance that he's going to fight Deontay Wilder going to be a little bit longer now?
I think no. I think it might be. I think it might be pushed up even more because his shine was taken off.
Okay.
There is no more shine. That's his first. That was his first loss.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he lost, it wasn't like it went to a decision.
That was some bull.
So let me. I want to get the
setup. That was just.
So I have a question for you guys. I have a question. What is it that's hard to believe that he got dropped 4 times, or that the way the fight ended, the reaction after the fight?
I think the way the fight ended. I think.
Yeah,
the way it ended.
I agree.
So we have no issues. No issues with him getting the way he got dropped 4 times. We have no issues.
Yeah, now I got an issue the way he got dropped now. Because it was just put it this way. When he got dropped the second time, you see he ain't have his legs right.
Exactly, he still got dropped.
He ain't have his legs right.
Right. Exactly, true.
He ain't had the legs right. And I was just waiting for him to come back out and get dropped again.
Hey, yeah.
Joshua looks scared when he first came out in the first round. He looked like he was out of sync.
He
looked like he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
He was like,
I'm like, look at him.
Yeah, he was.
Joshua didn't know where he's getting.
He was out of sync.
Hey,
He thought it was going to be an easy fight for him. He said,
Gino say,
this is Joshua. This is Joshua. Yo, look at this fat guy. Look at me.
look,
Right.
Gino say, what happens if Ruiz win in the UK? Will that be rigged as well?
Yeah.
Hell no, because it ain't gonna be. Name the last American that went over there and won something.
No, that's not true. Who was it? I can't remember who, and he got a decision too. This was like 2-3 years ago. Oh man.
All right.
See you, Miss
It wasn't
Sonya.
even a heavyweight.
Hey, so they'll say bye.
bye.
All right.
Damn, it was an American fighter that went over there and won the belt and brought.
Hey, so we're another beer.
Who?
Kid say, give me a beer.
Can't say, give me that beer.
Another beer, kid.
Hey, look, I'm telling you. Now, y'all watch and see. This is gonna be the same thing as Lennox Lewis. Watch and see. Watch Joshua come in and put that pressure on that young fella.
Dale, what did Joshua show you? What did he show you tonight that will make you think that he's just gonna blow Ruiz out of the water?
Well, he did. That's the thing about it. He didn't show me nothing. He didn't show me anything because he was walking. I mean, I did like that left cut where he caught him. He caught him. But he just did not look the same. And maybe it's because he came to the States. Maybe he didn't sleep well in his bed. I don't know. But this was not Joshua. I think Joshua got a nice jab. Do you agree?
Dale, next you're gonna tell me is because his mom didn't read him a bedtime story that all this
sometimes
happened.
it be like that. Sometimes, hey, we done seen shit. Muhammad Ali went across seas and lost.
To everybody in the chat, press 1 if you think this fight was rigged.
This fight was rigged.
It was. I think so.
It was rigged. I'm telling you.
So.
I know. Look name the last boxer you came over there and seen when I lost everything. And not even 30 seconds later, I'm over there hugging you, smiling, put my arm around you, look at you, kiss you on the forehead, give you some dabs.
Dale.
Sportsmanship.
Man, get out of here.
Hey, Dale. I got a question, Super Dale. What was Joshua's payout?
Oh, shoot. I think somebody said 32 million.
I think 32 million. The winner.
So I mean, he's winning anyway. That's why I say, look at the body language from the time the fight got called to when he was doing the interview with Ruiz. He even grabbed the mic. Dude, he was doing too much. And then when he walked down to the lane, he met his girl there in her heels. Nice jeans she was wearing. She's smiling because she knew what it was. She knew what it was from the jump.
So you calling Joshua a sucker for throwing the fight?
I'm calling him a very smart businessman.
How he's getting paid regardless?
But how do you know he didn't get a bonus for this? This is what I'm saying, guys. Sometimes these guys, this wasn't no damn Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver 2 fight. Nah.
His undefeated record was worth more than whatever bonus he got tonight, Dale.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm telling you, business is business. I'm telling you.
Right, and being an undefeated boxer, as Floyd, being an undefeated boxer brings in a lot of cake.
But Floyd got his own promotion. Joshua ain't got his own promotion. We talking about 100 million versus 30 million.
But you can't tell me being undefeated doesn't it helps your portfolio. It's part of it.
Okay, well, do you see when the last time you seen Mayweather in the last 6-7 years fight a young fighter?
A young fighter in the last 6. He fought Canelo. Canelo was young when he fought Canelo.
Canelo wasn't ready for that. They threw that in there. Canelo was not ready.
Canelo would have beat anybody. Canelo was going to beat anybody besides Floyd. Canelo was beating.
Floyd was still in his prime, though. This is what I'm saying.
No, he wasn't there.
He's only 40. He's what, 41? When
42.
All right, when did he fight Canelo? Let's look that up right now.
He was like
34, 35, right?
Yeah, no boxers in his prime at that age, though.
Shit. You seen Triple G in his prime. Man, them boxers be in their prime. Between 29 and 34, 35. They are at the top. Once they go over that like 35 mark, it's very rare. Triple G, would you put Triple G in there with Mayweather right now?
Nah,
I mean, not Triple G. Would you put Mayweather in there with Canelo right now?
Of course not.
Okay, because who's in their prime?
Floyd is finished.
I know. This is what I'm saying. So if you got a guy in his prime, remember, Floyd was at the top of his game when he took on Canelo. He was at the top of his game.
I can't say that, man.
Can't
say that.
Who? Floyd is not an exciting fighter. Floyd made you miss. That's how Floyd tapped you a few times and won by rounds. He wasn't no Roy Jones. I'm about to knock you behind. I'm gonna tap you, punch you, and then I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm gonna run.
But that's what I like about it.
That damn Mayweather will pop you, and move. You couldn't catch him.
And that was the beauty. That was the beauty about watching Floyd. That was for me for boxing. I've been watching boxing. For me, that's what I appreciated about Floyd was the fact that I could hit you and get out the way before you even like realize what happened.
But was it exciting though?
For me, it was.
So let's take this. Let's put Mayweather prime versus Roy Jones Jr. prime.
It's a different, but they're different style of boxers. So you can't compare. Their styles are just different.
Roy didn't like getting hit either, right? Tell me the only person that touched Roy really, I mean, now they touching him all the time. Only one that finally caught up with Roy was Antonio Tarver.
Yeah.
And we know the reason why that, right?
Right. There wasn't anybody in Roy's era to really challenge him.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. But when they both did similarities because they both didn't like to get touched. But I'm saying Roy would knock your behind out.
Right.
Floyd would knock you down and then just pop you all the way, just tap you a couple times just to win rounds. That was the
second half. That was the second half of Floyd's career. The first half of Floyd's career, he was a different animal.
He was a different animal.
And that's after he started having hand problems. Remember, Floyd was breaking his hand like almost every fight or every other fight. Floyd was breaking his hand.
And the same goes for Roy Jones.
Nah,
yeah, look it up. Look it up.
He was dude. I think Floyd took a year off because he had to like let his hand fully heal from it being broken.
Roy had broken hands. You had boxers out there that had broken hands. One fighter I seen, who was it? Had a broken hand and actually won the fight. I can't.
No, I'm
remember.
saying you could break it during the fight, but I'm talking about consistently. If I'm breaking my hand every fight or every other fight, I gotta let this heal because I can't keep going on like that. Because one of these fights is not gonna go my way, and I'm gonna need that hand.
I don't know, man. I as far as exciting fights, I can't put young Mayweather, yes. Prime Mayweather, no, I can't do it because I mean I think not Roy, but Mayweather's when it came his last technical fight that I saw was against Arturo Gatti.
Yeah.
When he actually put combinations later on in Mayweather's prime, he really didn't put no combinations together. It was a pop, I'm gonna get away, pop, I'm gonna hit you. And I'm gonna go around the ring where you can't hit me. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna pop you again, and that's where it became. And I think that's where people paid to see Mayweather fight just to see him lose.
Right?
And I admire
he knew that. He marketed that.
His technical skills because he would pick you apart.
Yeah, I admire Floyd for his business skills.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's the best thing I admire him for. I'm not taking anything away from Floyd as far as like, what he's done for the sport. But I think his business skills outweigh his boxing skills.
I got a question for you, Dale. Floyd in his prime or Roy Jones in his prime?
Oh, give me Roy Jones all day.
Really?
Give me Roy Jones all day because Roy Jones didn't play with you. If you were supposed to get knocked out, you got knocked out. It was
You don't
nothing.
think Floyd was more of a smarter fighter? I mean, I became a Floyd Mayweather fan kind of later on, but after I had to go look at some of his fights, man, the guy was a technician, man. The guy could really fight.
Yeah.
That was early on. That's what I'm saying.
Fight.
Early in his fights, he had to be because he was always the smaller guy.
Okay.
You know, when he went against Diego, he was the smaller guy. So it was like the bully taking on this smaller guy, and the smaller guy was just always quicker and faster. But once once Mayweather got on that heel, Mayweather said, "I'm not taking no punishment."
Right. So
I'm not taking no punishment.
Here's the counter to all of that. When Floyd fought, if you watch Floyd against De La Hoya, you watch Floyd against Canelo, and especially against Sugar.
Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane. Shane rocked him twice, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thought the fight. And what did Floyd came and Floyd used everything he had and picked that man apart, smarts and everything, and just gave him the business.
But how many years Shane had on him though?
How I just admired the way he will take an opponent and just really just pick him apart strategically. I mean, Floyd is one of those fighters that I haven't seen in a long time. How he's just a very good technical fighter. Now was he really aggressive? No, he was just more of a technical fighter. That's what I respect about him.
See, right. He knew he could knock guys out.
But when you look at the two difference, I'm telling you, when you Roy was before his time. Honestly, I think Roy is with the skill set and everything. If Roy would have been maybe about 4 or 5 years, because remember, Roy came up, De La Hoya and them came up 4 or 5 years later. So when Roy was down there in middleweight and 154, when he was down there at 154, Roy came in at 154. So he can only stay down there so long before he had to go up and fight James Toney for the middleweight championship.
No, this might sound like a silly question, but did Floyd ever go up in weight to fight anybody?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he went up to one. I mean, the thing about it, a lot of times when he got older, over 30, like over 32, a lot of times it was catch weight. So even though he fought, it was supposed to be technically 154. I think him and Canelo fought. I think the catch weight was like 150 or maybe 152 or something like that. It was always the catch weight.
Floyd started his career at like 130,
30 something,
and moved and cleaned out all the divisions and moved his way up to 147 to where he was fighting at 154. And even then, at the catch weights, even at 147, I keep telling people at 147, come fight night, Floyd had to fight to keep that weight on. You very rarely seen Floyd come in fight night, the night of the fight, heavier than 147. A lot of times he dropped down like 145.
See, I like Roy too, man. I really like Roy. I mean, I like Floyd Mayweather, but I got to go with a guy who gonna beat your behind with combination and get you up out of there. Now, with Roy Jones messed up when he went up to heavyweight and he dropped that weight. He dropped that weight too quick to fight Antonio Tarver. He dropped that weight too quick. And even Emmanuel Stewart said it. He said while he was watching Roy lose them pounds and work out, his lips were white. Meaning what? He was dehydrated.
Yeah.
Because he lost all that muscles. Listen, when you build up muscle, you're not supposed to, that muscle mass, he went from 175 all the way up to 215 muscles. If you go and look at Roy Jones Jr. as a light heavyweight, and then you go and look at him as a heavyweight, look at the muscle mass that he built, and he lost all of that muscle mass to come back 4 months and fight Tarver for their first fight. Roy wasn't even right for that. And Emmanuel Stewart say Roy should have either made Antonio come up or he should have took a year off, at least 9 months off, and said, listen, I'll fight you in 9 months. Go fight somebody and I'll be back.
Right, I agree with that.
And when he and when Roy never been right since that. Never, because what Emmanuel Stewart say, when you build up that muscle mass, you done lost your quickness. You can't move like you used to. And so it was a lot of that. Hold up, guys. Let me go and get a water. Hold up. Y'all can continue.
Yeah, but he can't. Dell can't convince me that this fight was fixed at all tonight, man. I think when you guys watch the replay of the fight, man, just look at even when Ruiz got hit, they both threw combinations at their lefts at the same time, and just that Joshua's got there a little bit quicker. You know what I mean?
I don't think personally, boxing fan, I don't think that that Joshua really may have not trained for that fight really like he should have. I mean, do you think so?
Joshua just didn't know what was coming to him. That's what I think.
Yeah, totally unexpected.
That's always a possibility. That's always a possibility. But again, he knew what was on the line. This was his main fight in the U.S. He just saw what Wilder did, you know, so he had to like live up to that. You know what I mean? Put on a show for that, and he came in and he didn't.
But I must admit though, this is the worst I've ever seen Joshua. I mean, I've watched other, like I say, I was still am a Joshua fan, and out of all the fights, this is by far the worst I've seen him. You know, as far as really.
But he hasn't
This is
fought.
his first time fighting in the States, though, right?
Yeah. First time fighting in the States, and when you look, it's the first time he's fought somebody that's young and up and coming. Like when you look at it, you know what I mean. He hasn't really fought like a.
They're the same age, though, right? Boxing fan.
Nah, I think my man.
Yeah,
I think Ruiz.
they both 29.
Okay. Yeah.
They both,
When was
29.
When was Joshua's last fight prior to this one? It's been like for a minute, isn't it?
Nah, it might have been
It's
early.
been a minute since he fought. It's been a minute.
His last fight, I'm like, it's like Wilder had about 2 or 3 fights, in between Joshua's last fight.
Yeah, I think he had.
Nah, they might have been around the same time.
Yeah, they was around the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the Fury,
Hey, Dale,
the Fury
who was the
fight
last
was at
guy
the
he
beginning
fought?
of the year.
Who
was the last guy that Joshua fought?
Joshua fought.
Yeah, I don't think it was
I think
it wasn't really.
I think it was Povetkin.
Yeah,
I think it was Povetkin. Like I think it was a Russian.
Yeah, he knocked him out. Caught him.
Oh, okay.
Caught him. Walked him down.
Even in that fight, Joshua was having a hard time in the beginning of that fight when you watch that fight over again. His chin.
He's a slow starter.
He doesn't have a solid chin. We can all agree to that.
Yeah.
So it's not going to take a lot to really, like, you know what I mean, stun Joshua.
We can say Wilder don't have a. We done seen Wilder rocked on that chin too, though.
We've never seen Wilder on the ground as much as Joshua had.
Shit. Oh, when he went against Ortiz.
Did he drop? He didn't drop in Ortiz.
He was hurt that whole fight and won.
He was hurt, but when Joshua fought Klitschko and Klitschko rocked him, and it looked like Joshua wasn't going to make it out of that fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight. That was one of the best.
Klitschko brothers, them boys rough, man. Them boys rough.
But Klitschko was on his way. I think he was 39.
He was on his way out.
That was his last fight.
Yeah. He was
I
on
think
his
that
way
was
out.
his last fight. I wasn't Vitaly. I wasn't really so much a fan of his as much as his brother. His brother to me was more the dog than him.
Yeah, because Emmanuel Stewart got behind him.
Yeah.
Because remember, before Emmanuel Stewart got behind him, people was rocking him.
Right.
He didn't know how to jab.
Yeah.
And then Emmanuel Stewart got behind him and turned him into a beast. But his brother was on the way to beating Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, I was mad when he retired after that.
And then that cut. Yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna lose that eye.
Yup. Yep, that was a bad cut right there, man. I mean, it was right there too. So
yeah, eyelid was split completely wide open.
Look, Aaron even agreed. He said the fight was there. After watching it again when Joshua got knocked down in the 7th, Joshua spit out his mouthpiece and the ref picked it up. I told you, hey, Aaron, big salute, Aaron. Damn.
Man.
Thank you. Yeah. So I agree. We gonna know in November. we gonna know. We gonna sit down here and look. It's crazy that they already got a date for that fight.
Right.
Come on,
Like it's set up.
Hey, Jeremy, explain that. Explain that, baby.
But here's the thing. Now,
Eddie Hearn.
it's going to be interesting because if Joshua get him in this one, it's probably going to be another one. It's going to be right to break the tiebreaker.
No,
if he wins.
This is they won't fight 3 times in a row.
Well, okay.
Yeah, they won't fight. They're gonna do this rematch, and then regardless of whatever happened, they're go separate. And if it's a good fight, they'll come back afterwards.
After he fight Wilder, maybe
maybe Wilder
or Fury.
Or Fury or something like that.
Fury, somebody.
Because Wilder, I'm guaranteed Wilder talking smack right now.
Oh yeah.
Wilder talking smack right now.
Could you imagine?
I mean, I had to retract my words because I just knew Joshua was gonna get him.
Could you imagine if Luis wins that second fight? The whole boxing game be messed up with the heavyweight.
I'm gonna be messed up.
I think
Could you imagine that?
And I think he could pull it off. I think that he can definitely beat him in the rematch.
He would mess that purse up, man. That's a big purse. But think about it, because everybody wants to see Wilder and Joshua go at it.
Yes.
You know, if Luis win again, man, it's like all that money is like, oh man, you know, who want to see Luis and Wilder? You know what I mean? It's this Joshua and Wilder. It's all everybody been talking about for the past 2 years now.
Mm-hmm. But that's the only thing about boxing, man. That's why a lot of fans are leaving the sport. You know, the thing about it, man, with so much politics in boxing, man, guys don't want to fight each other, and you getting, you know, even back in the day, you had to fight. You just had to fight, and I think is everybody trying to make a lot of money. You know, instead of just putting these guys in there, if you don't want to fight, you don't want to agree, we move you down the ranks, or you can go somewhere else.
And that's what gets me frustrated.
Oh.
Like, for example, Keith Thurman is one of the most frustratingest persons in boxing for me, because he's dipping and dodging everybody, just trying to prolong. You don't want to. He needs a year. You need a year to fight, to build up to fight Spence, but you jump on that Pacquiao fight immediately. Come on, bro.
Right. And boxing fan, like you said, look at how about with Mayweather and Pac-Man? Look how long we waited for that fight. Remember? I mean, everybody was like, "Come on, man, let's get this fight on." While they both was in their prime, they was like in their prime. We waited 3 to 5 years for they finally to come agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
In their prime, Mayweather would have lost that fight.
Well, Mayweather still would have won.
Because allegedly, because of what? Allegedly, they were saying that Pacquiao was on steroids. Remember, the offer was on the table. Only thing Pacquiao had to do, the money and everything. Only thing Pacquiao had to agree to the drug testing, and he would not agree to it.
Right? Yeah, he would not do it.
You know, and so if he didn't agree, if you ain't got nothing to had or anything, why you listen? First of all, let's get one thing agreed upon. First of all, Pacquiao came in at what? When he first started at 111, 113, I think.
Yeah, he was small.
And he knocking out. Listen, it's never happened. This guy is knocking out guys light heavyweight.
Right. He was knocking out more guys he was knocking guys out in the higher weight classes than he was when he was in the small weight.
Thank you. Come on now. I mean, when you think about it, and when you look at the science, I don't care. Listen, dude, Pacquiao is what, 4'10"? And knocking guys. I'm talking about knocking guys out, and that's because boxing would not test certain drugs.
Now, hey Dale, I'm cut you. You know, now they were saying that what happened was that reason why Pac-Man didn't want to sign that contract, supposedly that Mayweather was asking for like a blood test, whereas I guess when the track athletes had to take
Olympic style.
Yeah, the Olympics. Right. So supposedly it was like a different type of drug test instead of a regular drug test.
You all right? You remember it was the same drug that allegedly, right? You got to say that stuff now.
Right.
that Barry Bonds was using. Look at all these guys. Mark McGuire. What's my man that played on the Cubs?
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. All of these guys out of their prime, knocking this ball.
Which happens to be my wife's favorite baseball team, Dale.
See what I'm saying?
Who that Cubs?
Yeah, she like the Cubs, true.
Oh, yeah, I'm a shot. I'm in shot time.
And see, they knocking these balls. I mean, knocking them.
Yeah.
70 home runs.
But hey, Dale, wasn't it? It was exciting though, wasn't it? Seeing it.
It was exciting.
He brought baseball back.
But the truth came out though.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah.
I got a question now. I don't really follow boxing like that. I enjoy the sport. My wife, as you can see, she's more of a boxing fan more than me. But this kind of reminds me of that Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson fight, kind of.
It don't, no, because you know what?
I mean, I don't want to sound, ignorant, but it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Kind of like how the upset was. I mean, I could be wrong,
I think at that time, remember, Mike had a rape charge going on. His wife bust up, taking his money. Mike had a lot of things going on. That's why you only seen Buster Douglas.
So do you
he
think
beat
that was
Mike.
a fluke, Dale?
Huh? I don't think it was a fluke. I just think Mike had too many things going on. Remember, Mike went to jail after that.
What you think?
Was a guy team this corner there?
Huh?
Boxing fan. I was asking him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Tyson and Buster Douglas fight was a fluke?
Was it a fluke? I don't think it was a fluke.
I don't
because
either.
when you look at it after the way Holyfield beat him and the way guys started fighting him, you jab the hell out of him. And you know what I mean? And once people figure out the game plan and they show that I'm not scared of you, you know what I mean? When you lose that fear, I think that's what did it.
Okay.
I think it would have happened if Mike didn't go to jail. If Mike didn't go to jail, I think it would have happened more. I think you would have seen somebody else rock him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you think about it, the blueprint was out. Once you get that blueprint on how to beat Mike, jab, jam, bam, power punch. Just keep him off of you, grab him, hold him, and if you was the bigger fighter, you put your weight on him, so you definitely hold it. Because remember, Mike is still a pit bull. He's still a pit bull. And you just had to keep jabbing him, bam, bam. And when you hit him, grab him, put that weight on him. And that's what, even Holyfield head bunting, everything made it rough for Mike. Mike didn't like you grabbing him and all of that. Mike wanted to just, come on, let's just throw these hands and go at it. But I think when Mike lost to Buster Douglas, it was just too much going on in Mike's life. You got this trial over your head. And remember, I think the next month and a half, Mike was in prison.
Yep. Yeah.
And not only that, though, he lost his trainer. He lost his trainer not too long.
Yeah,
a couple years. Yeah, Customato, and he was never really right after he lost. After
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was never right.
Don't forget, Mr. King got in his life too.
Yep, that too. Yep, Dr.
Yep. No,
so, I mean, I got a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Cruiserweight, Roy Jones Jr. versus Holyfield. Who you got? German, who you got?
Holyfield.
You going Holyfield?
Holyfield was too much of a dog, man. Holyfield was coming. Yeah, Holyfield was coming. He wasn't stopping. He wasn't stopping.
Yeah.
You don't think Roy would have outquicked him and all of that?
Yeah.
But Roy, remember, I like Holyfield. Don't get me wrong.
Holyfield take a punch. Holyfield take some blows.
Hey, but the thing is, can he catch Roy Jones in his prime?
Right. Well, I mean, Roy had the speed, definitely. Roy had the speed.
But he had the speed. But here's the thing, though. This is what Roy never fought anybody, man.
Nah, you can't say that when I mean, who did Holyfield fight other than Mike Tyson? He beat Buster Douglas. We knew that was a fluke. I mean, come on, let's mark up who Holyfield I mean, during that era, because when Holyfield fought Lennox Lewis, Holyfield was on his way out of there.
Yeah,
you know what Holyfield's best fight was to me? What's his name? Dwight. What's his name? Quate. What's his old boy's name?
Quarry.
I think.
Dwight Muhammad Quarry.
Yeah, that was the best fight. of Holyfield. Oh
And
man,
he
that
was
was a good fight.
yeah, those guys knew how to fight back then. Those
Yeah.
are dogs
Yeah.
back then, man.
Yes.
Those weren't no easy fights back then. Even
Right.
even the guys that didn't have the big names weren't no chumps. Those
Yeah.
guys were stone.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
But I
Like,
I
you
don't
got
know,
those
man.
guys that-
I don't know. I got to go. I don't care because you had to catch Roy, and in his prime, you put Holyfield in his prime, and Roy, you guys just could not catch Roy Jones. They couldn't
Hey,
catch
Dale,
him.
you might have already answered this question, Dale. But what was It's not like to me you're a Roy Jones fan. What was his downfall when he started to go down? What happened when he started to go down?
He went up to heavyweight and dropped that weight too soon.
Okay.
When he build up, the thing about it in boxing and UFC, 7 pounds mean a lot. It don't seem like it's a lot, but it's a lot.
Okay.
So when you build up that muscle mass, that's just like if we go to the gym right now, we work out for a year. You build up all that muscle mass, right? You walking around with a rock, and then you lose it. Now you took you a year to build this up, like 6 months to build it up, right? And then you lose it like that within 4 months, meaning you had to go on a diet. Now you got to lose all this mass, everything. The skin and everything was not right on Roy Jones. Roy Jones wasn't right after that.
Okay.
Once he got his jaw cracked, his jaw was never the same after that.
Yeah, I mean he was just
because I always wondered, because he was a pretty good fighter. I always just wondered what happened.
Got next.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like people, that's what I'm saying. When you look at the history of boxing, man, it's so much of what ifs and what could have, what should have. Well, today's era is what should have, right? That's today's era. What should have. But I just think
So
today's time, man, it's all politics in boxing.
it is. It's because everyone's seen. Number one, like we have to give these boxers credit for our pleasure. They're risking their lives for our pleasure, right? So we got to give them credit for that. So for them to say, listen, I want to maximize my time in the ring, and after seeing what happened to the guys before, the Muhammad Ali's, the people, like just the various people, even Evander. You look at Evander, you can barely understand what the hell Evander is saying nowadays.
Evander, you don't understand him now.
These guys, you see that you can't fault some of these guys for wanting to maximize. You know what I mean? Like, how much is my life worth? You know what I mean? In some kind of ways. And if you were in that position, you're gonna try to position yourself to make as much as you can possibly make, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
We gotta give these guys credit.
Too. That's why I like Floyd, because that's what you were saying. Floyd is the prime example of that. I think.
Yeah, Floyd. Listen,
he made pay-per-view. Floyd made pay-per-view.
Yeah, because you had Roy Jones was one of the first boxers to have his own promotion, right?
Oh, really?
100%.
That's why they hated him. That's why they hated him, because no one could eat off of him, and they couldn't take it.
That cat told. And you remember, hey, German, you remember when he told when he fought Joshua-Ruiz? He told Don King, if my check, by the time I make it to that locker room, if my check is not in there, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Who was that?
Roy Jones told Don King that. Because Don King was getting over everybody.
Oh yeah.
But he was over Joshua-Ruiz. And right. Roy said, hey man, if my money is not in that locker room, because they get their checks. They don't get taxes. You got to be your own accountant.
Yeah, you get that check right there in the locker room.
Yeah, in the locker room. And Roy said, if my money is not there, I'm gonna whoop your ass straight up.
Check there, Dale.
Yeah.
Was the check there?
Huh?
Was the check there?
Oh yeah, Don King's still here, right?
But
Roy was serious.
But here's the thing: more so than the boxers, to me, it's the promoters that are killing boxing. Like Top Rank, I cannot stand Bob Arum. Bob Arum to me is one of these old style. I'm gonna rob these. Look at what he did to Pacquiao. There is no way that Pacquiao is still supposed to be fighting the way that he's fighting, and he's only doing that because Bob Arum raped him
Got him.
completely.
Got
He
him.
was giving him advances and then charging him on top of the advance.
Yup. And people
that's-
don't understand that.
And that's why Pacquiao was still fighting, because Pacquiao, all the money that he had, he was getting jerked for it. And that's why Floyd was telling him. That's why Floyd told him. Floyd told him, you should not be in a position. I think this was like before their fight, that you shouldn't be in a position, either before the fight or after the fight. You shouldn't be in the position that you're in. You should be making more money and have more money than what you're making.
Pacquiao did not need Bob Arum. Arum needed Pacquiao.
You need it, and that you know what's gonna happen.
Bud Crawford or something.
Who was that?
What's that? Ken, come back.
Pacquiao, ain't he like a senator or something?
Yeah, but he in tax problem over there too. That's the thing. He's in tax problem here in the States, and he's in tax problem over there in his own country.
Oh, okay.
And that's why like
he's still fighting.
That's why in those couple fights he wasn't fighting in the States, and you couldn't understand why he wasn't fighting in the States. And he was fighting in those big casinos overseas. It was because he couldn't come in the U.S. I think, because they were like anything he made, they would have took it.
They was on his head. They still on his head. But that's why he's trying to do nothing but it. Listen, what Pacquiao is doing is, I think Pacquiao, he has to fight because he owes so much.
Yep, he has.
And he
takes
gave
care of
us
so many people too.
He take care of too many people. And remember, Freddie Roach said that's the main thing I do not like about Pacquiao. Because he should be putting his money up, but he's trying to save. That's what the same thing happened to MC Hammer.
Right.
MC Hammer gave all that money to the church and to the people. And when he needed them, what happened?
Yep, they were gone. Bye-bye.
They was gone.
Yep.
You know, I can help you out. I can.
Yep.
Here it is. I done gave you 10 million, and you can't give me $1 million back.
Wow.
You know, and that's what it got. That's what happened. That's the same thing Pacquiao is doing. Pacquiao is trying to save his whole country. You can't do it.
And you know what's gonna happen, Del? You know what's gonna happen, Del? The next person in position to get jerked around is gonna be Bud Crawford.
Yeah,
Crawford is gonna get jerked around messing with Arum, because he's not gonna get these fights.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And that's what I mean. All them fighters be like, look. Anytime you got, listen, Pacquiao is a major figure in boxing. But when he come out and say F Arum, you know it got to be something serious.
Right.
You know, and he made Arum, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Arum is eating off Crawford, all of them guys.
Lomachenko, Crawford, Lomachenko, all those guys. And that's why Mikey Garcia, Mikey's the next smart one. Mikey's taking care of himself.
Yeah, Mikey's getting that money. He's doing it the right way. He learned. Yeah, Mikey, and look, a lot of them guys, they sign like 6 deal fights and then they re-sign. Once they get up there, oh man, you know they try to be loyal. But see, Roy Jones got up out of that crap. Roy Jones was one of the first bosses. Like, listen, dude, I learned the game. I do it as myself. And Roy was knocking guys out, promoting himself. That means I ain't got to pay nobody. I'm not going to pay nobody. So De La Hoya took what Roy Jones was did and took it to another level.
Right.
Right. But he did it at a later stage. I think he did it like his last 4 or 5 fights. Roy was doing this for like 7, 8 years.
Yeah, it wasn't Roy and Michael Jordan got together, didn't they? Was it?
Well, no, Roy was a sponsor. Well, Jordan was a sponsor of Roy. You wear my stuff, I pay you to wear my product, and he still is. I think that was like a 15-year, 20-year deal. Yeah, and he's still getting paid, even though Roy made some bad business decisions. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Roy is still collecting the check from the Jumpman brand.
Who got sponsored? Andre Ward got sponsored by Jordan too.
Yep, Andre Ward. Yeah,
Ward was the next one. Ward was the next one too. He was smart enough to start doing his own thing too.
Yeah. They just don't. I mean, it's not enough competition up there though.
Yeah,
it's not. It's only a couple guys.
In the beginning, in the beginning, remember that Super 6 on Showtime?
Oh yeah,
That was war.
Yeah.
That they was fighters there, man. There was fighters there.
You remember I said it on not the last because I missed the last major fight, but I say they need to have a tournament in the welterweight. Honestly, man, we get this all out the way, man.
Okay.
Hey, look, do like the middleweights did. Let's have give me my top 10, 11 guys. Let's go at it.
Hey, Dale, who's that light-skinned guy, man? He's a southpaw. I think that's one of Floyd fighters, man. He's nice.
Which one? The young guy?
His name, I know him.
Floyd got a few people.
Name a couple of them for me.
You got what's my man name? He's up under
light-skinned guy.
Is it Giante? Is it Davis?
Davis.
Yeah, Tank Davis.
Tank Davis.
Yeah. He under Tank
boy.
He's another one that's gonna.
He kind of nice.
A rude awakening. There's a rude awakening coming for him too, man.
See, but you know what?
I think so.
Yeah. When you look at him, bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you look at fighters and you see how you see how this man balloons up between fights, bro.
Yeah.
Look, there's a picture that came out like 2 weeks ago. The man's gut. It's
who do we hang around with? Broner.
Yeah,
Broner is a problem.
Oh God, Broner.
Broner, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you. Broner got the skills. He got the skills.
He do. He could have beat Pacquiao. He could have.
Yes.
He could have won that Pacquiao fight.
But Broner when you're not working, and see, Floyd tried to tell him this. Floyd say, "Listen, man, you got to take the sport serious.
Right.
This is not no basketball contract. This is not guaranteed money." And if Broner would have stayed with Floyd every time Floyd working out, I'm working out. You see Floyd get out the car and run 10 miles home. You know, but Broner want to be what? A rapper. The same thing that happened to Roy Jones.
Yeah.
He want to be out in the clubs. Roy want to be a movie star. All of that catches up with you, man.
Right.
You out here hanging. You're not saying that they smoke weed, but you're around it. It's still entering your body.
Yep.
You know, all of these guys were doing opposite of what Floyd, and I think that's what Floyd is known. Listen, I get up and I still work out, even though I'm not fighting. I'm still at the gym.
I think the issue with Broner, I think psychologically, I think Broner has a lot of issues psychologically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you look at the dude, he was talking about wanting to kill himself or kill anybody.
Last week or something.
He was suicidal and everything.
No, not even just last week. This is like years. He randomly pops up and start this, and you know what I mean? Like, it's been happening for a couple years, and I think that boxing really saves some of these guys, because if he wasn't boxing, I hate to think what position the guy would be in. You know what I mean? And I like to think positive of people. I would hate to think what this guy's life would be like if he didn't have boxing. You know what I mean? But when you look at, it's like a tale for some of the younger fighters, because when you look at the Devin Haney's or the Shakur Stevensons, and you know what I mean, these younger guys, you see that they're coming up different. They're dedicated to the sport. You know what I mean? Like, they're putting their all into it. They're not looking for the shine. You know what I mean? Broner came in wanting to. He wanted to be Floyd without putting in the Floyd work.
Yeah. I think he was in the right direction, man, until somebody got in.
At one point, though, they were saying that he was going to be the next Floyd at one point.
Well, he was there. Remember, he was there.
Yeah.
But I think somebody got in his ear, though. Was like, listen, dude, man, you why you all on his tip? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You your own guy. But listen, in order to be the king, you got to be up there with the king and see what the king does.
Yeah, I'm here.
If you see the king not drinking popping juice, and you want to be the king, don't be out there drinking champagne. And don't be out there rapping and all of that, dude. Listen, really, and Floyd was into all of that, and then Floyd got serious about the sport.
Right.
Remember, Floyd had that.
Drink.
Yeah.
Floyd doesn't drink.
Floyd doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke, and he did have that one record company called Filthy Rich. But that ended real quick. Once he started getting that real money, he was like, get that, dog. It's too hard.
Yeah,
It's too hard.
but that's why you got to give Floyd credit too, man, to amass the amount of money that he amassed and still kept a dedication to the sport. You got to respect that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to respect
and
that.
to this day, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want some good bouts. What's up, Mac Bird?
Riddick Bowe, and that was a good one. Holyfield and Bowe, that was some good.
But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's up. I got a graduation to go to in the morning. Both my daughters are graduating from high school.
Congrats.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because we got to be up in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna throw on a suit or throw on some Dockers. I think it's supposed to be about 85 here, man.
Huh?
85 in Detroit?
Do me a favor. If you throw on a suit or throw on some Dockers, make sure the pants aren't hanging too much over the shoes, bro. Do me that favor, bro. I can't stand watching grown men have their pants, bro, hanging so much.
The thing about it, these guys, they still think they're in the 90s.
Man, listen, man. You got extra 2 inches. They got extra 2 inches at the bottom, bro. Man, if you don't cut that off for something, man.
Taylor, and it only costs about $10, $15 just to get it tailored, get it fixed.
Yeah, and put
I never understood that when you wear a suit.
Don't double crease. Don't double crease your suit, man. Just do me that favor too.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, man, because I think it's supposed to be like 80, 81. I think it got up to like 80 something degrees today. I don't know what we going into a hockey arena. That's where the ceremony is. I'm hoping it be a little. I don't know if they turned off the heat or not. I don't know, or they turned off the AC or not. I don't know. So that's why I might just go in a button up and some Dockers and.
Where you going tomorrow, Bill?
We got to go to that hockey arena over in Plymouth, Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's called USA Hockey on Beck Road.
My brother used to play hockey. My guy brother used to play hockey.
Yeah, that's probably what. Yeah, that's where they went. That's where all the semi-pros. That's where they play.
Yep.
And that's a semi-pro arena.
Also, don't wear those preacher shirts with the big cuffs, man, and the super duper cuffs on.
I'm going to there.
Yeah, a blue shirt with that thick white cuff, man, and the head. Nah, don't do that, man. Don't.
And Dale, don't have your pants sagging either.
No, I can't do that either, man. I'm older now, man.
No hat.
Back in the day. Now I don't know. I got to represent my city now.
Hey, Dale.
I'm in the arena, but I'm taking them pictures. Hey, the hat is coming on. I got to let it.
Dale, I'm not disrespecting nobody that wear them skinny jeans, but my wife, we were driving and she was my wife was like, now the jeans are supposed to go over the Timberlands, not in the Timberlands.
Man, look, I never understood them skinny. Look, I never understood them.
Man, I don't get that.
I don't allow my boys to wear them. We ain't going down that road. We gonna. Yeah, I don't need to. And look, anytime you can see a heartbeat through a pulse on somebody's leg, hands is just too tight.
I'm a big guy, SUPERDELL. When I seen DJ Mustard with some skinny jeans, man, I tripped out. I'm like, no, bro, no.
Yeah, I seen some big guys. I'd be like, come on, dude.
I know. Yes,
I'm a tall guy, man. Like I said, I'm 6'1". I'm probably like 6'2" with shoes on, man. Depends what it just. I don't know, man. I can't do it. I never. My wife tell me my clothes is too big because my weight goes up and down, up and down. Like during the summertime or whatever, spring. For some reason, my metabolism just
Get relaxed.
don't get the regular. Get relaxed.
What you season?
I get the 501s, man. but during like October, November, man, my weight gain. I guess I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving and
Christmas
dinner and all of that, man. I don't know what it is, but every year, man, springtime, the weight. I don't know what it is now, but I can't
Put
wait.
down the juices, man.
Mike
Put down
ready?
the juices. Put down that sugar.
Yeah, it's something, man. I don't know what it is. Go to the doctor, everything, man. They be like, hey,
Hey, we getting older now too.
but then, yeah, and that's what my pops was saying. He was like, yeah, man, you're getting older.
Yep.
Your body probably, and the thing about it, I eat more salads and everything during the spring, summertime, man. And I think that's what it is. Like I go 6-7 days straight with eating a grilled chicken salad. Smash.
Yeah, in the summertime, in the heat, you don't have your appetite is less.
Yeah.
Heat. It's almost like that natural, like in the wintertime, it's that caveman thing, where you're what is it called again? We hibernate, like almost hibernation for us. So you store all that weight.
Because I'm gonna say for like
you gotta be careful with you have to be careful of that sugar though. That sugar, soda drinking, juice drinking, that's gonna get you all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, boxing fan, are you up on that air fryer, bro?
I got one, bro. I got one. I just had some. Matter of fact, I had some air fried chicken tonight. Matter of fact, lemon pepper on it.
Bro, that boy, the truth, man. I had my wife did me up some on the air fryer too, man. I must say,
I just got the big boy, man. I just got the 12. I think mine's is a 12.6 quart.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you got that big boy.
I got the big boy, man, and it got the oven. It looks like a regular oven, man.
Yeah. You put a whole chicken in there.
You can put a whole chicken in that bad boy.
Dale. Sonya said we got the big boy too. I didn't know which one we had, but I know the chicken was good though.
Yeah, man. We done put we just cooked some brocks in there. About 2 or 3 days ago? I bought my mom's one, man. My mom's her own YouTube channel.
My wife Sonya, she did some shrimp in there, Dale.
Yeah, my mama said she just did some last week.
Yeah,
you gotta try some ribs in there, bro.
What all you had in there, boxing fan? You just had some chicken.
Nah, my lady cooks various things. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't eat beef, nor do I eat pork. So for me, it's the seafood and chicken at this point.
There you go, my time. Seafood,
Hey, I got one for you all. I don't know if y'all ever heard, my boy told me about called Beyond Meat. Anybody ever had that?
I never heard.
Burger patties called Beyond Meat.
Is they real meat?
I heard about it.
Well,
he said that. I heard it's good.
Yeah, he said it tastes just like regular burgers, man. But I think what you call it carries it. What's that store?
Real beef.
Beyond Beef is called.
No, but
I think Mariano's carry it. Mariano's.
But is it real beef?
No, you know what? He told me that it's supposed to have all that, all that ingredients in it, but it tastes like a regular burger though.
Okay, so
Beyond Meat.
Not real beef then.
Yeah, one thing I like though about that air fryer, man, is that it's hard to burn stuff. You put it on that timer, man, it does the work for you.
Yo, try some ribs, bro. I'm telling you.
I think she did. My wife did some chicken, she did some shrimp, and it was something else she did. But yeah, man,
you can do a lot of it.
I thought I was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
True. Unless they got some chicken ribs, bro, it's a no-go for me, man.
I got you. I got you. I know. I got you. I've been there. True.
True. You got an air fryer, true?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got to wear that cape. I'm gonna be so excited tomorrow. Absolutely.
The salmon. Oh yeah, that grilled salmon. Yeah.
Y'all gotta hook me up then. I gotta get on that. I'm beyond. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
I'm old school.
That air fryer is healthy, right?
Yeah.
Healthier.
Yep. Burns out all the grease. It's like a George Foreman.
It is, Dale. That's the truth, man.
And you put it in there, you can walk away, man. Really, if you got the one I got two of them. I got the big one.
Yeah.
You got the big boy too. She just told me.
You could dump some fries in and put them in there and stuff like that. But then I got the one also, the 12.6 that it looked like a real oven, and it got like 4 different trays you can use.
She did some fried green tomatoes in there, Dale.
Yeah, you can do everything.
Yeah, that's what the third thing was. Yeah.
Yeah, I told my mom's, man. My mom said she made some shrimp. My mom's made.
Yep.
And my mom's made cornbread. She made some cornbread in there.
You eat no seafood, Dale?
No, I can't eat seafood. I'm allergic to it. Me and my pops and my brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah. One of my brothers. We can't eat shrimp. Man, shit. Man, last time I bit into a piece of poplars, the all shrimp. And somehow our boxes got messed up, man. You think my
what's the best turkey bacon to buy, man? Because that turkey bacon my wife bought, bro. That pardon my language, man. That shit was nasty. I gave it to my dog, man.
Oh shit, I eat that. I eat turkey bacon.
Yeah, what kind you be getting?
Shit, I think my wife get I don't think it's Evans. I can't remember which one.
Got, man. It didn't turn out right.
I mean, because turkey is not going to be the same as like that pork, but everything has pork in it. Even your toothpaste have pork in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just that what you consume. When you consume a lot of it, that's what hits us. Like when we eating a half of a slab of ribs and all of that stuff. That's what get us, man. But yeah, everything has a little bit of pork. We just got to watch how we consume it.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody around here brushing their teeth 24, just walking around like this all day, right?
Okay.
And I found out that, man. Me and the dude damn that had a bet at the job. He was like, damn, man, it do have pork. I'm like, dude, that's toothpaste. Man, I be damn.
I be cracking up. I be laughing when everybody be like, yo, I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Look on the back of it. You will see it. P-O-R-K.
Jelly beans got pork in them too.
Yeah, everything got a little pork in it. Everything. You just got to watch how much you consume it. Like you said, like soda, juice, all of that.
Moderated.
You got to eat,
And the ramen noodles, all that stuff, man. That blow you up.
Man, that's the hood. That's the hood poison right there.
You're gonna start a whole nother live show for that one.
I just seen a dude take some ramen noodles and put it on the sink.
Fix the sink.
And fix the damn sink.
Hey, boxing fan.
What?
People, man, hey, I'm keeping 100, man. People that get that bridge card, man, they just go buy them a cook up, man.
Oh yeah.
They take and go buy the cook up. They actually do that, bro. Here in Pontiac, Michigan.
Yep.
Pontiac, Michigan. They'll take it, they get like a big bowl, and they'll go buy the cook up. They buy all the stuff for a cook up, and they'll eat that for dinner.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so behind.
It's a cheap meal.
I'm so behind. I still admire my George Foreman grill.
Oh, we got that too. But once you go with the air fryer, that's it. Once you go with the air fryer, that's it.
Yeah,
you
man.
You gonna throw that George Foreman. Really, if you get a good air fryer,
yep.
You might use it if you're gonna make you some hamburgers or something like that.
Right.
But
that George Foreman grill make a good steak.
Oh shit. Yeah, that air fryer do
George
too.
Foreman.
Air fryer do too. Man, ever since I bought, because like I said, we had our other air fryer, but once you close it up, you just got to keep opening it up, making sure everything.
But this one got a timer on it.
Yeah, our other one got a timer, but you just can't. Yeah, you can't see it. You got to open it up. Maybe flip your stuff over and push it back in, and it'll continue.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Did yours come with a basket, like a little basket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got the basket.
Yeah, mine came with a basket. Yours did too, boxing fan?
Yeah, it came with the basket.
Yeah, mine came with a basket.
Mine's see-through now, man.
Yeah.
Let me see something right quick before I let y'all go. I'll show you which one I got.
Hey, Dale. Hey, another game changer, huh?
It was a game changer.
Another game changer.
You got the Hashitashi 5000.
Hey, man, that air fryer, the truth, bro. I'm telling you, the truth.
Let me see.
Oh man.
Let me see if I can pull it up right quick.
Hey, so which air fryer we got? Dale about to pull up the air fryer that he got. I'm about to see which one we got. Which air fryer we got?
Let me see if I can share my screen right quick. Let me put this.
Yeah, I'm about to see. That's the one we got.
Hey, Dale, I think we broke the record here. We've been going on, about 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah. Here you go right here, man.
Okay.
That's that 12.7, man. I said 12.6.
Yeah, that's one.
Man, shit. It's the one right here, man. You see them shelves inside of there? All them racks?
That's
the beast.
I was just looking at that one, too.
Man,
I'm
this
over
sucker,
here.
I got that one too. Yeah, I got that. That's the one I got.
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
go in
fine.
that way. You could do your
Yep, it's the basket.
you can look at that.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
yep.
That's the one I got right there, man.
Now, hey, wait, would that help me out? I can't cook one. I can't cook a lick.
Oh,
All
you
you
ain't
gotta
got
do is
to
season
know
it
how
up,
to
bro.
cook.
Season
You
it
just
up.
Hey,
season
Harold,
it.
they say put that timer on it and forget it.
Just to get it
Yeah,
out
that's
there.
it.
Wait,
I don't have a clue on cooking. Hey, I bet can boil water and fix hot dogs.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, mine come with some baskets. Yep.
That's it, man. That's
Yeah.
the one I got. 12/7, man. I bought my mom's one for Mother's Day.
Uh-huh.
My mom called me. She said, the only question she said, how do I open it up? I said, Mom, you open it like a real oven.
Mm.
But it had the tape on it. She couldn't open it.
That industrial white tape on
Yeah,
the side.
Right.
it blended in on the top. It was clear and it blended in, man.
Yeah.
Right.
What up, though? Oh,
What's up, Bo?
Oh,
Chilling.
Bo
What's good
knows.
with you?
Bo knows. What's good?
Yeah, chilling, fellas. I see y'all in here acting up. Y'all making people hungry and stuff.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
man, you know I got to mess with you.
Hey, Bo,
What's up?
you got the air fryer, bro?
Deal on my head about getting one though.
Man,
I'm with
nice.
I'm
My
still
wife was on
old
the
school
show,
too.
Bo
I still
knows.
got that George. Huh?
George.
My wife was on the show tonight, Bo knows.
Oh, okay. She was on here?
Yeah, man,
She
she
was.
came in and showed all these guys up.
Yeah. You know,
All these
damn.
amateur
My wife was on
commentators.
here tonight.
What you think about that fight, bro?
Oh,
You see the fight, Bo?
I'm at work, so I didn't get a chance to watch it like y'all. Y'all spoiled. I can't get spoiled like y'all. I gotta cut off and dip off to the side and be like, "What's up, fellas?"
Wait, well, you
Hey,
know
Bo.
what, Bo?
So
When
you
I
get more
become
breaks than
president,
everybody.
when I become president, right? I'm gonna make all the boxing on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
You the man, Bill. You the man.
Since those are your days off.
Man. You say ain't no fight unless it's on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm with it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
You got a George Foreman grill, Bo? You got a George Foreman
Yeah, I got
grill?
George Foreman. Yeah, I got George Foreman. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show now since your wife got on. I know women be coming on clowns.
Yeah,
So I know
my wife was on there, man, talking stuff and everything, man. She made SUPERDELL get out of his chair, man, and walk away.
Hey, look. Hey, she came on, man. She let these amateurs know. You know, they amateur commentating. You know, German, he just started watching 2 years.
My wife was like that guy Trooper. He know what he talking about. He the truth.
You know, Troop was probably somewhere making an icon. He ain't watching, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole fight, yo.
You know, Ken on both sides. Ken want to be on my side, but if he go against his wife,
no,
loving.
Man, I can't do that, Dale. And Dale, you're my dog, man. But hey, man, my wife is my wife, bro.
Hey, I feel you on that one. I can't
She be like, no, you need to make sure you stay on that side of the bed. Man, in fact, we put a line right here.
Absolutely.
No, get your ass on the other side.
Yeah,
he
said he ain't trying to have that smoke.
I went back there and see my wife, Bo, and my wife was like, I made SUPERDELL get out his chair.
Hey, look, on the next show, I'm gonna open it up again. Jeremy, hey, you know you got to come through. You already know.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Hey, he hit me up with the email, like, where you at, man? I was over my brother-in-law. Man, that fight was. I was gonna go live on the freeway. I was like, man,
I was over at my cousin's house. I was at my cousin's house and I took my Fire Stick. So she has a TV where her USB, I guess, is not supplying enough power, and I didn't bring the power base to plug into the wall. So I couldn't see the fight. So I was drinking. I'm like, man, I gotta rush home to see the fight, and I got get on this live and be prepared and da 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 da. So I was kind of happy. I was kind of happy that you canceled it because I would have been like, you know what I mean, like all over the place. So
Man, I didn't even want to go. We went over to my brother and sister-in-law house, and I just wanted to just chill because the game came on that night too.
Yeah, the game was on that night too. That was a bad thing too.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, listen, a big fight tonight in the game. You know, I want to get this live, but she's like, come on, can you just go with me? I'm like, I got in the car. So, you know, I'm in the car. I'm heated. And I ain't doing nothing. I'm like, man, I looked at that fight. Man, I said, I had my hot spot watching that fight. And that's
it. Hi, Bo Nose.
Hey, how you doing?
She's a real she's gonna be my co-host on the next major fight. Hey Ken.
No.
That's me. Hold up.
Hey Ken, you're gonna have to give her own setup next to you. She's my new co-host.
I got you, Dale. I got you. Yes, sir.
Because she knows the truth.
Hey, so tell Dale what you told. You said you better get out of his chair.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I can't wait to meet y'all, man.
Hey, Dale. Here she go, Dale. She got something to tell you, Dale.
He can't watch no fights with me because he said I'm too loud. He said I be talking to him and shit. So he don't want to watch no fights with me. So I got to watch it by myself.
Well, you know what?
Sit there and talk shit by myself.
You know what?
Because he don't want to talk shit with me.
See, me and you.
She don't want to. Because she talk too much shit, Dale.
Hey, look. Me and her in the same boat because my wife be like, why are you down there yelling? You the only one down there. I just get hyped.
Right.
That's the way you're supposed to watch it.
I get hyped.
Right.
You know, when I see a brutal knockout, I be like, God, I will run outside. And that's just how it is. I mean, hey,
yeah, that's exactly that's how it has to be. That's how
Hell.
Yeah. And see, Ken, he probably too cool, mellow.
I'll be chilling.
Talking shit. He be
I'll be chilling.
Why you yelling? I'm like, shit. You see this shit?
Right. Hey, look, when somebody
hey, Bo, real quick. Just to let you know, Dell giving away free money. Just want to let you know he's betting on a rematch. So me and True, we already got, you know what I mean, what we gonna buy already with the money he's gonna give us. So if you want to get in on that, I mean, I'm about to.
What you said, Dale? You said it's not gonna be a rematch. You said it's gonna be a rematch.
It's gonna be a rematch, but it won't be a rematch.
But Ruiz is gonna win it again.
See, no.
Yeah, so if you want, we doubling down. So if you want to get in, Dell's giving, you know, I mean, he's giving away some of that money.
He said he's doubling down.
And then my wife said she think Deontay Wilder gonna beat Anthony Joshua.
Well, that's if they ever fight.
He just screwed up the fight. He ain't gonna have that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fight.
Yeah, probably 2 to 5 years down the line.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, we be old. We be in our 80s.
Hey,
right, I'm here.
He said you gotta do the rematch first.
Listen, we're here from Wilder within the next 12 hours. He gonna be on somebody YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all.
Hey, Dale. Wilder's probably crying right now. All that money is gone.
All right, y'all.
All that money is gone. Oh,
everybody.
All right, Dale. Have a good night.
Ken will be in there in a minute.
Oh yeah. Going down.
Ken said, leave me alone.
I'm going upstairs. Like I said, I'm about to handle. That's all I need is 15 minutes tonight. Hey, 7 on a good night.
Yeah, a good right. Absolutely.
Hey, what would you probably say? We're gonna go hard for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna sleep hard. We're gonna go to bed too.
He said snoring and all.
Hey, I'm 44
tonight.
I'm 44, man. Shit,
I'm 53.
I feel these dudes once they get past 40, they be like, "Listen, I
man,
35 years, I can't do what I did at 21."
I just turned 42, Dale.
Yeah, 53, brother.
See, and we just put in that work. Now, don't get me wrong. When I got to prove myself. I got to prove myself. I just got to prove myself.
It ain't nothing. Some Hennessy can't fix. I don't know what you got.
I know that's right.
But Hennessy is a remedy.
I don't drink.
Go get that crown. There you go, Bill. Pull it out.
Hey, I just eat. I don't drink.
That's a young crown.
Get that crown. Get that crown.
Hey, I'm just in trouble then. I don't drink then. It must be something in my water then.
Yeah, I'm with you. Bo.
Yeah, bro.
I'm with you. I don't drink either.
Look,
hey,
there's this thing called peanut punch. You get you some peanut punch. People that's Caribbean, anyone that's Caribbean, and you ask them about some peanut punch, they'll tell you, I'll get you right. I'll strengthen up your back real quick.
Damn.
Oh man, right on, brother. I need that.
Look, you're gonna have everybody in the chat going looking for some peanut punch.
Peanut punch
Man. Peanut punch.
Google.
Yeah, because hey, those blue pills don't work for me. Just give me a headache.
Nah, man, that peanut punch is natural, bro. It's all natural, man.
So much of the blue. They just give me a headache.
No. What's wrong with you? My head hurt.
The big head, not the little head.
You ain't ready, baby. My head hurt.
Cut the pill in half, man. Cut the pill in half. It might be too much.
SUPERDELL, before you go. Hey, SUPERDELL. Before you go, SUPERDELL, hey, that beard.
He ain't eating that seafood. That's what I'm saying. He ain't eating that seafood.
I don't see none of us then. None of us got hair on our face. So we
I do.
I don't think none of us doing it right. Kid, you got the
I got a haircut today, so it's a little thin, but I got it though.
You gotta eat that.
Bo knows you got it.
Oh, come on, man. You know I got it. My lips tell I got it.
Hey Ken. Hey, say Ken. She said that shade that stuff off was cut me up down there.
Right. You know it.
And my pop say, hey, every man grow a beard. I say, how, Dad? He said, you got to stick your head in it. I was like 10 years old, like.
Right.
You gotta do that.
So when I got
good for your skin and everything.
Sending it more, man. I'm like, what you?
That's lotion, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. True. It's good for you, man.
Dale, you know what they say, Dale?
Hey,
just
man,
play with the man in the boat. Just play with the man in the boat.
I'm about to salute you guys, man. You brothers stay up.
All right, Jerry.
All right, Jerry.
About to go watch. She's gotta have it. She's gotta have it on Netflix with my lady. So.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
better.
gonna holler at you, man.
You better.
Right.
We know you're gonna go to sleep on it, but
You supposed to be doing Plex and chill, not Netflix and chill.
Hey,
You know, I said that today.
no, but seriously though.
I told my wife that today. We gonna flex and chill.
Hey, bro,
Okay.
that Plex, I
told her that.
created an account, but getting that whole thing set up, man, I'm having a hard time working with
No,
that.
you gotta let it work for you. You gotta stop doing all the work in your Plex. My Plex work for me. I don't do that much work.
Right.
No, what I'm saying, just setting it up, just the whole setup process and just getting everything going. I'm new to it, so.
Oh, boxing fan, you got customers on here. They all saying it. They need the hookup. Boxing fan, we need the hookup.
I'm telling you, look up that peanut punch, man, in the Caribbean
I'm
culture,
telling you,
bro.
it's gonna be hitting social media by tomorrow. Watch. Anybody got some peanut and punch?
Hey,
Boxing fan with a game changer.
peanuts.
it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new, but I mean, it's new to some, but give it a shot, man. Give it a shot.
I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Trust me.
Down, man. I wrote that down.
Peanut
Boxing
punch.
fan.
Peanut punch.
Sure, if I hear a wolf, I know it's you, man.
Yes, sir.
Was that?
Hey,
Oh.
look, if we see you on the next show with the beard and all that.
Hey, man, I'm
Hey,
three
Bo.
kids in, man, so I'm done,
Bo.
bro. I'm
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Bo.
You say.
All right.
Bo, I'm gonna grow a beard like ZZ Top.
Way down here, like, hey now.
All right.
So guys, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because I gotta
All right.
get some sleep. Cause I
All
gotta
right. Oh, Hey, Dale, do me a favor.
What up,
Before you go, can you tell Bo he can keep my daddy's records? He understand what I'm saying. I understand that. I'm gonna leave you alone with it, Bo.
You know, I posted it just for you in the DST chat the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You guys check it out. I ended up finding the clip and I posted it in the DST chat, and everybody was laughing. And they was like, "But what does it mean?" I said, "He know what it means."
I know what it means.
What Real say?
It's been fun. It's been fun, man.
Talking about how to grow a beard.
Hey, what's up, Real?
Hey, Real, you gotta go buy Harold some peanut punch.
Oh, yeah.
All night long.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking it up right now.
Right, I'm here. Me too.
I'm posting it on my Facebook. Anybody got some peanut punch?
Hey, Dale, before you go, hey, Dale.
Dale is burnt. Dale.
Yeah.
Who your daddy? That's how you gotta do it. That's all gonna be about 4 minutes. I'm gonna do all of those moves in 4 minutes. Come here.
Get over here.
You say, damn, at 3:59, you going to sleep.
Hey, look.
Okay.
Air dry, baby. Air dry. Well, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I got to get some rest for this graduation in the morning. Hey, we're gonna do this again.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes.
We'll do it again, and on the next fight, I don't know which one it is. I think it might be that Thurman Pacquiao.
I kill you.
Hey, let's do it. I had a
Get
ball.
back on here and kick it and go from there. But everybody, y'all be safe out there.
Hey, Dale.
Hmm?
Me and Miss Sonia, all our kids are gone for the weekend, so salute.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. Put a helmet on that soldier. Put a helmet on that soldier.
He said, "Poot the
Harold.
Hey, don't make me come out there to Pontiac.
Hey, come on up.
Okay.
Like, kids, slow it down, man.
Right, I know it.
Yeah, when the kids be gone, man, don't it
Yeah.
feel good, man? I think every guy like when his kids see them women.
Yes.
Yeah, my kids, they going to a sleepover, and man,
Yes.
it's me and my wife.
Okay.
You get that break, you just get to walk around free. Damn, man, damn.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, Dale.
Wait.
Hey, on the next show, man, I got a game changer helper, brother. I gotta show you.
All right.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Okay.
So you out there? Hey, it's a battery power charger.
Okay.
So you out there at the picnic, at the beach?
It was nice meeting you, Harold.
Yeah, you too, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man, Dale, I'm coming back to Detroit, man. I'm gonna fly out there again, and we gotta hook up, man.
Yeah, we gotta hook up, man. We gotta hook up.
Go up, man. Get us something to eat or whatever. Let's talk. Let's reminisce, man. You know.
Where you from, Harold? Where you from?
I'm out of Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, Chi-Town.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chi-Town. Yeah.
I got an auntie that live out there, man.
Okay.
Right down 94.
Oh yeah,
My
man.
auntie live out there. Y'all got an aunt that live out there. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man. I got some cousins in Detroit and stuff, you know.
Okay,
And I
cool.
say hop, skip, and a jump, you know.
Yeah. I don't do the east side.
Hey, I bring some Harold's chicken.
Right. All right, man. I'm gonna get on up here. Let me do my wolf talk.
Yeah.
Clock and wake her up.
All right, it's been fun, y'all. It's been a pleasure.
Fun. Thank y'all. Salute,
I'll
Dale.
holler back.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Everybody in the chat, I'll see y'all next time. I'll talk to y'all.
Salute.
All right.
Peace.
For comment. Peace. See you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget. Hit that thumbs up. All y'all haters, we love you. Peace. Yo, we still got the show. Don't get it. We got this show.
All right, True.
We got the show. What's going on, my peoples? Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hennessy is kicking. Yeah.
Hennessy done kicked in, True.
Hell yeah. We got the show, bro. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
It's just me and you. We still live.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go. It was not a fixed fight. It was a real.
I had to bring my wife on today, True. She's a huge boxing fan, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't fixed though.
No. Peace.
It was peace. It's gonna be my show now. Look at that. If you leave, Dell just left the show running. We live.
We live.
We still live. It's like that, and that's the way it is.
Yes, sir. The Hennessy kicked in.
Hell yeah.
All right, True, my dog. I'll holler at you on the next show, True.
Yo, you have a good night. Be safe.
Yes, sir. I'll see you on the next show.
We love you. Peace. Now it's going to be the Trooper Show. What's up? What's going on, my peeps? What's up, Thomas? We are on the SUPERDELL Show. It's Trooper Show now. What's up, D-Rock? We got Slappy in the house. What's up, Biggs? Oh, shit. There you go. Still live. Hit one if I'm still live. $55 watching. There you go. See, these people don't know nothing about boxing. Ruiz knocked him out. Plain and simple. It was not fixed. There we go. What's up, Renee? Hell yeah, it's the Trooper Show. See, Del-Jetic. He forgot to click on the button. Hey, Darrell, what's going on? Come on in, Darrell. I know you can come in for a little bit. Come on. Come on, Darrell. Here goes the link. Click on the link. Come on. He just left. He click on the button, you know. Oops. Uh-oh. Forget it. We got to turn it off. Come on, Darrell. Click on the link. Hell no, it wasn't fixed, Kenneth. He got knocked out 4 times. 4 times. You know? They'll say he didn't get KO'd. Doesn't matter. When the ref asked him, "Hey, you still want to continue the fight?" He didn't say nothing. He was like, didn't know what to say. Come on, Darrell, click on the link. Click on the link. You know, Slappy, if it's free, it's for me. It's for me. They say I'm still at work till 7, so keep this going till Dill wakes up. Yeah. Somebody could jump in if y'all want. Come on. Hopefully y'all can come in. Click on the link. Let me see if you can come in, and I invite you if I can. But let's see if we can continue with the show. Come on now. Go to bed. Remember, Trooper never sleeps. Maybe 45 minutes. That's all I get of sleep. Other than that, I'm always around. It's just a bad habit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good night. I'm going to click off since nobody can jump in. Y'all have a good night. Peace. To all y'all haters, we love you. Ruiz still won the fight. Call it fixed, call it whatever you want. He still won the fight, and it was not fixed. Peace and good night.